Hello, hello. It's Memento. I realize I'm not even in VC. Shadow is going to be running a little bit late, but that's a-okay. I will be here, presumably. Oh, that means I have to accept the stuff for the band perks. Oh, man. All right, guys, are you ready for it to be real scuffed? Let me move my thing over. I'm not ready for anything. But hello, everyone. Welcome in. I wanted to chit chat with you guys for a second. But hi, welcome in. Welcome to day 2 of the tournament. Scuff stream is best stream, and we like to keep it scuffed here. First and foremost, I want to talk a little bit about what transpired and what's going on and be open and honest. I know I made a statement in the Discord, but I would just like to say if we look over on. Oh, I'm sorry, you all are in an ad. We'll just chit chat for a little longer. I don't want to I don't want to do anything while you guys are stuck in ad jail. That would not be very fair of me. But I do know that Mr. Chom Chom is streaming right now. So let's get a little shout out for him first and foremost. And I am going to write we are keeping chat positive and encouraging. No ifs, ands, or buts. And we're going to pin that message really quickly, manually at the end of stream. You would think I would be really good at doing my pins quickly, and I'm not. Hello, Ray of Sunshine. You seem absolutely perfect to have here because we do need a ray of sunshine right now. No ifs, ands, or asses. Thank you so much for the follow, Ray of Sunshine. Hearts to you. Hi, Smoothie. Hi, Ippy Skippy. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Our ad break is about to end, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about everything that's happening. But it is so good to have you all here. I'm sitting chilling for a second. I need to just make sure that I do not have anything. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh, no, I clicked the wrong thing. It's fine. She's the ray of sunshine. She be shaving my butt from hooks. Hell yeah. So, hello, welcome in, welcome back from ad jail. It's me, Memento, one of your 2 hosts of the tournament tonight. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, a very brief, abridged version of what happened and what we are doing moving forward. So, first and foremost, thank you all. Thank you all for being so supportive, for being so wonderful. I do deeply, deeply appreciate it, and I think you guys deserve all of the love. I'm so sorry, what the? Okay, I think it's fine. I heard screaming and it freaked me out for a second there. Oh my god. Second of all, and most importantly, we are keeping tonight positive because we had some real issues last night with some toxicity, and a lot of things were coming to light last night and moreover this morning that ultimately did lead to us making a decision to kick an entire 5-stack from the tournament due to bad behavior. The point of this tournament has always been a tribute to our love for Dead by Daylight. That's why it's called a tribute tournament. This was always meant to be something positive, something meant to be for the community, and we will not tolerate any sort of toxicity, negativity, or any of the behavior that we were seeing last night. And I do really want to thank those who came forward and spoke candidly to both me and Shadow. It was very, very appreciated that you guys were able to be open and honest as we navigated a difficult situation. And I will admit that I definitely had some flaws in how I was handling it at first, and I appreciate the time and patience that you guys gave to me as I figured out that instead of trying to lead it in a way that I deemed was more professional and would be handled by a big tournament, instead I was like, no, this is just not okay. We're not going to pretend anything is okay, and we are going to act. So I do appreciate you guys for your patience as I navigated that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, even better. We had a lot of negativity, and I do not anticipate any negativity tonight because I think that we have a truly wonderful group of survivors. And what I do want to show you guys is tonight we are doing the underdog bracket, but there is a change to the main bracket. In our main bracket, we now have our killer Near. Oh my gosh, I've messed up another name. Near Altair. Near Altair is going to be our finalist for the main bracket. So please, everyone, give Near all of the love. Head, thank you so much for the follow. Hearts to you. Chum swung me at gunpoint. The only way I can survive is a follow. That's the positivity we want to see here. So a huge, huge, huge congrats to Nier. This was a very well-deserved victory, and I am super excited to see this final match. I am so excited to see this rematch because I'm gonna reveal it. Mr. Chum Chum was like, now I get my rematch. And then I do want to show you guys the underdog bracket, which is what we are starting with tonight. The underdog bracket is where we took everyone who was eliminated from their first match and we put them in underdog bracket that you are able to fight your way back up to the top and go head to head with Nier and Mr. Chom Chom's team. It is an imperfect system, and I will admit that, and in theory, Mr. Chom Chom, you could in theory be facing yourself. It is an imperfect system, and that is because I've never really done anything comp, and this is my first experience with it, and that's why there's been some bumps and bruises along the way, and I fully will take accountability. And what we do have is I have a tournament Discord. In this tournament Discord, we will be accepting any and all feedback, especially we like when people are constructive. So we are collecting feedback after this, and we are looking forward to everything that you guys have to say about what you liked about the tournament, what you didn't like about the tournament, what your opinions are that could have run the tournament better. Any and all feedback is good, and that doesn't just go for people who are watching, that doesn't just go for the participants. That also goes for anyone who is watching the tournament tonight. My DMs are always open to you. You can feel free to either join the tournament Discord and leave it there, or feel free, I also do have a community Discord that you can find down below. I will not be pinging it purely because it's not about me tonight. It is about you guys and the amazing sportsmanship that I have seen tonight. So that is what we are doing tonight. I know Shadow is about to be in. Why is the Spider-Man meme coming to mind? You're your own worst enemy. It's true. Mr. Chom Chom, I don't know. I'm gonna come up with some special, something special if you face yourself. I think that'll be so funny. Also, hi B-Grade, and hi Shadow. I see you popping in.
No, I'm not here. What are you talking about?
Alright.
Oh, give me 2 minutes. I just had to run back to eating dinner.
Yeah.
I think, okay, so nothing's changed for tonight, everybody. Everything's going to be the same format, so fans come to me first. I'm luckily still going to be able to send them to Mari. And then,
yay! I was, I really started up the stream and I was like, wait, what do you mean people are going to have to DM me things? Me?
Yeah. For the maps, I do not have access to the wheel anymore.
Okay.
I think...
Do you have a random number generator?
No. I could make a random number generator, but then I gotta count.
Oh, I can get you the count. Give me a second. I'll get you the count.
It was 38, but it's probably 37 now, counting Midwich. Or not counting Midwich, I guess. Wait, nope, it saved it. We're good.
Oh, hell yeah. I was gonna say, I would gladly make it scuffed, or I would gladly find another way to do it. Hi, Parrot. Welcome in. You know Spider-Man meme when Spider-Man's pointing? Oh, yes, I love that meme. You want us to DM Mem for our builds, you crazy?
Yeah, are you crazy? That's insane.
OG Sass, good question. We are doing the underdog bracket first, and then our grand finale, our final match of the night, is going to be Nier. Unless we have something happen catastrophically where we need to switch the final match to Nier being the second to last. But we take those as we can, and I know Twitchy has stepped away for just a moment, so we are going to give him a second to see if he comes back, and if not, we might need to get one of our alternates in there. And I'm gonna put on hand cream. Oh, if you guys had to DM me your builds, it would be a lost cause. Yeah. I know what I am. Oh, Nook, do you have a betting pool going right now?
How about you know if the kids bet on you?
Nook, please tell me you have a betting pool going. This is so good.
Okay, everything's good on my end here.
Everything's good on your end?
I think I have all the tabs open. I'm just letting my computer start to run.
Yeah,
We
take your
just have
time. Take your time.
stuff on.
We're having a little chit chat. I filled everyone in on the general gist of the situation. Announced that Nier is our incredibly goated final killer,
Oh, of course, yeah.
and just gave everyone the thank you for dealing with our lumps and bumps along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. And as mentioned last night, for those of you who weren't there, there is now a suggestions
Mm-hmm.
um, channel in the Discord, in our tournament Discord. So please go there,
Yes.
say anything. The only thing that we ask that you refrain from is commenting on the style of the tournament, as it's kind of hard to give criticism to something that unfortunately we only were able to talk about last minute. So it's sort
Mm-hmm.
of one of those, like, we're gonna try it again for the next one, and then you can give your comments on it if you have any comments.
Yes, and we are talking about when the next one is going to be, because we do think we're going to do 2 this year, but the second one is going to be a little more relaxed.
The second one's good. Yeah, there's not going to be a prize pool for the second one. The second one is much more going to be another trial.
The true prototype.
The true prototype, yes, and also it'll just be the solidification of the date of the yearly ones after the fact.
Yes, I was going to say, we're picking a date to do this as an annual thing because February is a very bad month for me personally, and I don't even think it's that great for you, Shadow. We just didn't want to keep putting it off because we've been talking about this since summer, actually.
Yeah,
also, I'm going to go ahead and invite everyone in at least.
Oh, wow. Summer? Wow. Make sure you're streaming it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You want to see it, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of need to see it. That's crazy.
Curiouser.
But yeah, I have a couple dates off the top of my head. The only issue is that there's definitely a rule. There may or may not be a rule that we'll have to add or that we'll have to make a judgment on depending on the date. Like the top of my head.
Oh, like if there are certain event things. Yeah, well, that can come.
Oh, not even that. I'm thinking more like DLC, because you think about it, right? Like, smack dab start of July, and let's say that is by that point the new chapter's out for the anniversary. So what's our rule on new perks, the new killer, the new anything, new map, everything? Like, is that stuff allowed? Is that not allowed? Is there like a limit of that it can only be once for the whole tournament? You know, because like for one tournament, at least I planned, their rule, not for DBD, it was for a different game, but it was also a game that added characters. Their rule was it was banned from the tournament for 2 weeks, because the tournament that went on for like 6 weeks, and then they would ban it for the first 2 weeks, and then the character would be allowed to be.
And you know what, that makes sense, especially given how Houndmaster had a lot of bugs. I mean, I didn't anticipate seeing a lot of Houndmaster. Gosh, I've been playing nothing but 2v8. Houndmaster still has a lot of bugs, correct?
As far as I know, they fixed most of them. Okay. I don't know how many are not. I don't know if there's any that aren't fixed.
That's super fair.
But no, it's not even with Houndmaster. I'm thinking more in terms of when Pyramid Head came out. Oh my god, you would win every game because no one knew how to play him. No one knew how to play against him.
Oh, every time a new killer has come out, it's taken me a long time to just get Dracula down.
Exactly, but that's what I don't want. Is I don't want it's only the new killer, because obviously that makes everyone boring. But then it's also everyone gets stomped by the new killer because they don't understand how they work. Especially if it's something like Dracula, where it's or Vecna, where it's a little more complicated.
Oh my god, Vecna! Vecna hurt my brain when Vecna came out. My gosh, I was not ready for Vecna's release in particular, because I'm like, I still don't know certain things about Vecna. What does the orb do? What does that orb do?
It reveals you, gives Killer Instinct to Vecna of where you are, and it disables all of your magical items that you have equipped for a set amount of time.
Oh my god. See? This would be... Well, okay, to be fair, once Vecna came out was when I stopped watching as many DBD content creators. Although I am currently watching... Who is it? It might be Aaron. I'm watching his Ash to Eerie Survivor Challenge right now, and that's been really interesting.
Actually, let me spin the wheel real quick while I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yes. Let's get the wheel. We're going to get all of the setup done, basically, ahead of time as we give Twitchy a second to get back.
Oh, no.
Speak of the devil, he's back now.
All right. I thought we were about to get Lake Mine, and I'm so sad. We got Mount Ormond Resort.
I love Mount Ormond.
Start off. I wanted the lake, though. for the debut, the late.
Wait, which Ormond Resort? There's 3 of them.
Oh no, I forgot there's variants. No. Number generator, don't fail me now.
Shadow lives
Oh.
in suffering.
You won't believe. Oh my god, chat. You will not believe these maps have made me lose at least like half of my brain. I've been losing my mind over map. Okay, here we go. Generate is the third one.
The 3rd one.
Yes. I forget that. Like I forgot Mount Ormond. They actually added variants for it. You actually think about it. Thank you, Zan, for the build.
Excellent.
Just remember that though. Okay, we got the ban list from Rylu.
And
So I'm waiting on somebody from Zan's side.
Yep.
Throw it over. I'm gonna throw it over to Mari.
And I'm going to get my underdog bracket stuff. We have our first match. We have Rylu v Chum.
Oh, very funny. Very funny, Rylu. I see what Rylu did a little silly thing.
Rylu's always just a silly little guy.
Oh, absolutely. I sended my ban list. Yes, you have. But that's something we can talk about if we actually find a date that kind of lands on new chapters coming out. I have a couple ideas we could try, but...
Yeah, I mean, genuinely, I understand banning new killer perks and new survivor perks, or like whatever, however that pans out. I totally understand that. Ban the map, ban the perks, ban the killer. I think that feels very fair, because that is a really good point, and that's not a point I would have necessarily thought about, because I just suffer when the new killers come out. I just cry a little bit.
But it also can depend, because, you know, when the killer comes out, it depends how close it is to when the killer comes out. Because you think, like, parity, right? I mean, nobody was touching him until he got the little rework he did, or we would have got rid of her anyway. So, I mean, it just depends how strong the killer is and how the perks are, or if the perks are also very strong. I mean, Pain Resonance. Oh, Pain Resonance.
Yeah, because it does depend on how balanced the perks are when they come out. Because, like, I feel like Dead by Daylight does a decent job with getting the info from the PTB, but I almost think they need a 2-part PTB. I don't know how and I don't know how sustainable that is. I don't know if you could go into a PTB and do, like, all right, we're going to have the first 5 days as released. We're going to gather your feedback, and then we're going to have another 5 days that is taking your feedback into account, and then you do the final release after that. I feel like if they could do that, I think that would work really well.
Yeah, it would be nice. And I watched a video, and it was an interesting video. It's by Choi, and people have their about Choi. But
Choi has some really good videos.
He had a video where he made the argument that PCBs are useless because it's a broken mess, and so you're getting a broken mess and not actually getting content. And it's also because with people DCing, they don't want to fight the new killer. That also skews it, and then the killer's sitting there for 2 hours waiting for another match.
I do think it's so funny, though, that every time you go into a PTB, there's always inevitably that Myers and Ghostface player. Like, if you play the PTB long enough, you will get Myers or Ghostface.
Alright, so I've gotten the other ban list. So
excellent.
Prom's team has decided to get rid of Freddy, Barbecue and Chili, Bubba, Hex Face the Darkness, interestingly enough, and Corrupt Intervention. I think it's the first time I've ever seen anyone utter the word Hex Face the Darkness in this tournament.
Yeah, we haven't seen that. What does Hex Face the Darkness do? Please, fill in the uninformed.
So when you smack somebody, and they stay injured, a hex gets lit.
Oh, that one! The Scream one!
Very powerful on... I love using it on Onryo because I just immediately demanifest and I get all the free value I need.
Dang.
As long as you're down somebody, as long as you down them after, you know, Hex is protected.
Yeah.
Hex is protected. You're safe. Alright, so bans are now in Twitch chat. If anyone wants to DM to me, just let me know.
Yep.
And then make y'all's builds.
Yes. The survivors are not allowed to use Flashbang, Calm Spirit, Sprint Burst, Self-Care, and Dwight!
And Dwight. Yeah, Dwight's banned.
You know,
banned. No Dwight.
I was gonna say for the lulz that technically you really could ban, like, a character even if it means nothing. Oh, that's so funny. You better change Dwight. Go on, Zan.
Dwight's banned.
Dwight's banned. You know what?
No Dwight.
Right. applaud the fact that Rylu has decided that it is more important to do this to Zan than get another perk banned.
Then yeah, of course.
I'm about this. I feel strongly.
Well, I get how you feel about the PCB because it is. They already do that, except they make the changes for the live server, and then it's like, okay, we'll see how this
Yeah, I feel like it slows down the process because anytime it takes longer once you're in live server to do any sort of rework. That's the beauty of the PTB.
Like that's why I think Skull Merchant was such a disaster.
Oh my god.
Oh, I could give y'all a 2-hour rant on how they could have done Skull Merchant to be a way better character.
I still think my opinion of Skull Merchant is they tried too hard to make her sexy and she just looks goofy. Like her walk is so freaking goofy to me. I can't do it. And unfortunately, Houndmaster, in my opinion, kind of suffers from the same fate because she also has just too much, like, swagger in her hips. Like, it's too much. But
not enough for some people.
I don't know. I think it looks so silly.
I think Houndmasters, it's not really meant to be a swagger in the hip. It's meant to be the authoritative, like, I'm going to kill.
I know. And I think it misses the mark slightly. But she also kind of bad, though. So, like, I'm okay with it.
All right, folks, we're going to be loading into the first match here. So, excited to see what comes out of this.
Zan, in theory, you were not able to ban survivors. However, there was also technically no rule against it.
I mean, banning survivors does literally nothing.
Oh, yeah, it does nothing. Well, I mean, I don't know. The days of Claudette sneaking around. True. And we are starting on Mr. Chom Chom.
Here we go, Mr. Chom Chom running up with the lovely same build we've seen previously, Troubleshooter, Isa Belmont, Resilience, and of course that lovely Quick Gambit.
And what Resilience?
This Resilience, exactly. But chilling out Mount Ormond here, this is a very interesting map because, of course, very good for survivors because it's wide open, but some killers really get the advantage of, again, wide open spaces.
I would like to say Zan picked a secondary character very well because he will blend in a little bit.
And here we go, first. It's our fourth review of Legion in this tournament. Legion, the fan favorite, the fan hated.
Yeah.
Question is, which Legion? It's probably, I think it's Joey. You know, one of the most least played characters in the game, Joey. God,
as breathing. It should be. Oh, I was gonna say. So I've never actually.
That was really good.
That was. I don't see a lot of Legion matches, so I'm actually very interested to see this first chase play out.
Okay, Legion's running Deathbound, Friends Till the End, Thanatophobia, and Lethal Pursuer. A very good 4 combination. And I've made my rant about Lethal Pursuer, but it works here with Friends Till the End.
I was going to say, this time he has a second Aura perk.
So he's going to get a huge advantage with getting free downs. And again, Deathbound is just, it's such an underrated perk. Making everybody scream constantly and making them oblivious forever, it's just going to be such a disaster for the survivors.
I think that down on Zan was personal.
Yeah, very personal.
I think that was a personal down.
Obviously, the problem here too is the survivors have to make a choice. Do they want to continue to heal, or are they going to just forego it and deal with Thanatophobia? Because the problem here obviously is you don't want to deal with Thanatophobia, but
no, you definitely don't. All right, so because we have everyone except Twitchy is currently injured right now and unable to heal for quite a bit more time, actually. But they have popped 2 gens on that first down.
Right, but the slowdown is really going to start taking its effect.
Definitely.
Now. 3 out of 4 injured. One injured on the Twitchy is going to enact that 20% slowness on all generator actions.
Yeah.
But let's see how long Tom can do.
Oh, good play.
That was a real good 360, but unfortunately he's still going to get smashed from the
and just stuck mending. I think the funniest thing about playing against the Legion is the fact that you do just get to sit there and mend in front of the killer.
Oh, yeah, exactly, because you're not going to waste your time unless you got all 4 of the targets.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we do have the full team injured right now. So that means they have Gen slowdown, correct?
Yes, that is a total, I believe, of 20%
Oof.
slowdown. One of them has to stay healthy for Thanatophobia to not have its full effect. It's only, I think it's only 1% per survivor.
Dang.
If not all 4 are injured, which is not the end of the world.
Ooh, nice stun!
There from Twitchy.
I was concerned there. Yeah, because I was concerned he might lose that 50-50. It was actually looking pretty dicey. Oh, Riley going for the break. Surprising.
Rylu's had a really strong start to this game, though, with the first hook.
Yeah.
It's just going to be down to, can he keep this momentum going? Because, again, he's juicing after Twitchy right now. But the question is, I don't think that was the plan. I think
it was the pallet. Because that would have been a stun, guaranteed.
It would have been.
Dead by Daylight does people dirty putting those lockers next to pallets, I gotta say.
Oh, it does. It's so dirty. Or dropping it on the other side.
Oh my god, that happens to me all the time. Alright, that is 2 hooks, but gens are flying pretty fast right now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're already down to 3 generators.
Yeah.
The problem with Legion in the case is Legion has to really keep momentum, but you can't really get the momentum if somebody's hooked, because you don't get that full value of your power. And again, once everyone stays injured, it really doesn't matter, because why give them all deep wound? They're just gonna mend and get back to what they were doing.
Yeah, right now everyone has right now everyone is injured and everyone has stayed injured. They have not guessed about the slowdown perk.
Switching over to Skip.
OG is agreeing that the auto lock on the wrong thing is one of the worst feelings. Agreed. Agreed.
Oh, absolutely.
Now Riley. Oh!
Wow. Out of nowhere.
I've done that one before.
But it's alright because he was in his power. Again, this is the thing though. You don't really have to worry if you're injured. You're just gonna get deep wounded.
Yeah.
It looks like he's gonna try to maybe screw up. No, he was gonna try to screw up Rilo here, but it seems like not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start progression on the generator first before
bold
going
move.
to
Bold move. Seeing how deep
Very
we
bold.
can go into the men. All right, we did finally have to mend.
Though,
We're here
we
with
can also
3
see,
hooks.
Rilo is running the, I believe it's the smiley pin, which makes it so that if you mend yourself, ooh, and that was a good down on Xantix. But if you fully mend yourself, you're broken for, I think it's a minute.
And that is rough. There's definitely a lot of gen pressure. Oh yeah.
But it's all, Friends Till the End has activated those, so Riley, of course, is going to be looking for.
Oh yes, and Lethal Pursuer is elongating that each time, correct?
Yes.
But surprisingly, he didn't go for his Friends to the Ended Survivor. He saw Mr. Chom Chom a little closer.
See, the problem though is Rylu was going with an exposed perk, but then also running a build that basically makes the survivors stay injured the whole game.
Oh, that was so close.
That was a whiff there. Ooh, hopefully he can pick up on the second one though.
Yeah.
But the problem is that you can't take use of the second half, which is the exposed, because they're always injured. You're only getting the aura from that.
But the thing is, you can also look at it as like insurance, essentially. Even if they do heal, you still can get that exposed on them.
That is very understandable. That's a good point.
It's kind of an insurance policy.
But see, the issue with that policy, though, is you also have the clause that is, you're also broken for a minute, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be rare that we see someone actually commit to the heal.
Oh!
Ooh,
that was good.
And the change once again starts, so we're going to see if Rylu's going to get the opportunity to get his 4-man hit.
Ooh, but there are 2 people there, so that...
That's going to give them a huge benefit unless they're able to juke him out.
Yeah, if they can get him out of power. I mean...
Look at this. That's how you waste your time with this Legion. Look
at
this.
Good job, Skip.
Skip has definitely played against a lot of Legion before.
Skip has suffered through Legion. I said it, I meant it. Legion? I feel like Legion is such a hit or miss. How do you feel about Legion in 2v8? Alright, not good.
I'm getting the gun.
Dang, that bad.
Legion and Wesker don't even get me started. I'm putting a hit on a Wesker. I'm telling Nemesis he's a star, remember?
I mean... I did have to have someone point it out to me why. Oh!
Ooh, yet another down on his Xantix. His Xantix is gonna get removed from the game.
Yeah.
Riley's just had enough of Xantex's shit, I think, for this tournament.
You know.
He's just like, go to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
He said, you are out.
So that's, I believe, the 4th hook of the game.
Mm-hmm.
1 generator remaining, though. Can Railu pick up the pace now that it's finally...
I think 5th hook of the game, actually.
Oh, 5th hook? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, 5th hook.
3 people have 1 hook, and Zan... Yeah.
Oh, he's hooked everybody else. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, so, well,
yeah, it is.
3
of them
so
on
6.
1 of them, and 2 others have 1 hook each. I think Skip is the... Skip up, and there we go with 6.
And there's 6 down.
Yeah.
Skip down.
Because... Yeah, I think Skip is the only person who had not been hooked.
I agree with you. Legion in 2v8 is unnecessary.
You know... What boon are we in? Ooh, Shadow Step! I love Shadow Step. I think Shadow Step is an underrated boon, but is only really situationally good.
So in this case, it works with Legion, because if you're going to be bleeding all the time, might as well hide those marks.
Yeah.
Question
Yeah, that is
Tom
true.
Gonna be able to hide and not let Railu see him. I think Railu knows where he's killing. So here we go. It's time for the Shack run.
I am looking forward to seeing a good Shack run because I'm so deathly afraid of Shack.
Oh.
Ooh! The nod! The nod! Oh, man!
Backing into the vault. See, this is the plays, people.
Oh.
This is why Chom has played this game and nothing else.
Mr. Chom Chom, that was a strong Shack run. I honestly think...
And the final gen completed by Twitchy. All they gotta do is unhook skipping.
Oh, yeah. Are they going to give Railu a hook state? That's the thing. I'm gonna quickly check on Skip and see. It looks like they might make it.
Oh,
nope.
This could be another hook state.
Yeah.
The hook states now.
But it might be worth it.
Off. I mean, look, 7 is, I mean, we'll see what happens in the next match, but
yeah.
7, that could be the deciding factor here. It's not, you don't have to play, the next score doesn't have to play a crazy game, but,
yeah.
You know, it could be hard to get 7.
Oh, yeah. And that is,
at the end.
I was gonna say, alright, he has at least 1 stack now with Twitchy.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be able to find anybody because they're all the other side of the map.
Oh, so, no, they are close, but it looks like...
went down! Oh, no, and it's endgame. The game's already open.
Yeah, I think they were hoping Twitchy would make it out. I think they have to decide how many hook states are they willing to give.
Or if they're just gonna leave and let, Twitchy lose some. Well, Tom was gonna take a hit, but Railu just didn't want that to happen. He's taking him far away from the hook.
And that's very lucky on hook placement.
That could be 8 hooks.
That's 8 hooks with the potential for it to be 9. Let's see, are they going to call their loss? I think, yeah, they've got to run out.
They're cutting their losses. So 9, man, Railu turned that around really quickly.
Oh, yeah. I think the thing is, they had a lot of time in the beginning to get the gens done. However, they also had the, because they were injured the whole time, Railu had a long setup.
Yeah, he had his time to no pun intended, but to mend and to lick his wounds. And
it's true. From there. That was an incredibly even match, I would say. Getting a 2 out with the 9 hook states, very, very strong opener.
Absolutely.
Railu is a damn monster, is what Mr. Chom Chom is saying right now.
He was. He turned up real quick.
Oh, yeah.
But again, it's all going to come down to how the next game goes.
Oh, yeah.
If that one match makes Railu press on, or if he's going to be the first to permanently fall into the entity's void.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Let's see. Who do we have up next? Up next, we actually get to keep Zan and Twitchy and Railu. Our killer is Judas, and our 4th member is Wavy. So most of y'all just get to stay in here. Alright, let's get everyone else in here.
Now, as we've talked about before, Judas unfortunately struggled in their first game against, I believe it was PBM Jelly's team. But we're going to hope that with a different team setup, Judas might be able to finally show what potential that he has.
Because I've heard very good things about Judas's killer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But we're looking to see what Judas is going to be
Mm-hmm.
picking as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't forget, everybody, send me
Rylo, get
y'all's
in here.
build. I already got your build actually, Rylo, so you're good. You can you don't have to send me yours. Because that's the nice thing. The one nice thing about it is I can at least write down the killer build because
Yeah.
it's more focused. I can remember most of them.
Get back in here, Rylo. You're not finished.
The survivor is the tricky one. That's the one where I gotta ask y'all to send everything in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Wavy with a very interesting Fangman outfit. How do you feel about Wavy's outfit?
Let me see this outfit.
Oh, he changed it just in time.
I'd like to note Wavy picking the debut of Tori Kane. Very unique. Also, I'd like to note, I think this is the first Fable we've seen with the Rylo pick.
Oh yes,
Rylo's the only one who's been picking Fable this whole tournament. Shockingly enough.
Which is deeply upsetting given how I've chosen to dress these past 2 days. Come on now.
Yeah, you should address this. I should address this, Steve. I'm telling you.
You should have. You should have.
No, you should have.
Oh, me? I don't. You know.
Also, we're going to be sitting on Rotten Fields.
Oh yes, Rotten Fields. I hope there's multiple ones just to stress you out a little bit.
No, these are not multiple. Don't worry. Probably second page. I think it's the first. Nope, final one.
Yep.
Nope. Ah, dang it.
I got it. Rotten Fields. It's been picked. You all have to keep me honest. You should do a Steve cosplay. Guys, I don't think you all understand how unattractive of a man I am. Y'all just setting me up for failure here.
Hey, you never know until you put on the beard, you know? You never know.
You know, as someone who has actually drawn facial hair on myself before, I don't know. Mr. Chom Chom, maybe when we do a cosplay stream together, maybe you'll get me and Steve.
I think it's time to make a Rebecca. That's what One Up is.
Oh, yes, One Up. Is that for you or for me? Tell me.
Probably for you.
I don't know. One Up likes the Christmas sweaters a lot.
That is understandable. For me.
I was gonna say, it's not me. Guys, we went a little casual tonight. I am repping not only the Sable cosplay, but also the Ghostface. So if I don't see Sable or Ghostface representation, I might be a little sad. Y'all really turning away from my girl.
Judas throwing me a DM. We've got the bands.
Excellent.
On Judas' end, just waiting on this amalgamation of a team that is definitely not the killer that just killed all of them. Or not all of them, but half of them. I wonder if that's going to influence this match. Maybe Twitchy's going to, leave Rylo to die.
Oh, true.
He's going to say, him and Xantex might just team up together.
I was going to say, there could be some revenge play happening in this match. I'm not going to lie.
There's the potential for it.
There is.
Potential.
Alright, this one we have Judas as our killer. And who the hell did I put as the team captain on this team?
I think it's Xantex, because I think
I did put Xan as the captain. Y'all don't get to pick your captains. It's me. I pick them.
It's always Mem at the end of the day. Okay, so
we're getting the bands into you now. Don't worry, Judas. We would make sure you got them.
Yeah, we'll make sure you got them. I just gotta send that separate.
This team is the Killer Mains team. Side note, because I am rating outfits tonight, I really also like the elements that Rylo is wearing on Fangman, but they're a little mismatched, but I like each of them individually. And I really want a Bunny Fang hoodie.
That is very understandable.
I might make one, but I need more time first. I gotta get the Valentine's out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Once I'm out of Valentine's hell, then I can make a new cosplay. Oh my god, I might sneeze. Nope, it's fine.
Oh. Stream sneeze.
No, please, because it could be the demonic one.
The demonic one?
Oh, do you not know about my sneezing lore? Here, you guys get random lore about me as we go. Every 10th time I sneeze, the devil himself comes out of me, and it is just the most horrible sound. But the other 9 times I sneeze and go, achoo!
It's just the it's the inner man in you. That's what it is. It's the inner
The
man.
inner inside of me are two dragons.
Look, the girls do the little
Yeah, I
and
normally
the
do
guys,
that
we
one.
it's a cannon in there. It's a cannonball coming out.
Poor Nine has heard that sneeze more times than I can count, and every time he goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, well, you know.
Nothing.
Everything. My inner demons are coming out. The 10 sneezes are the worst. I do not condone the 10 sneezes. I do not like when they happen.
It sounds like some cursed artifact. The
What?
10 speakers.
It's true. What was the band name that got come up with last night? I know it was something to do with Mr. Chom Chom.
The
It was
band
it was
name?
yeah, I wonder who was going against Chom that we came up with that. I don't remember. Wavy and the Choms, I think.
Wavy and the I love
Wavy
that.
and the Chom Choms. You know, that really would be a 60s band. Given
And that would be a Survivor team name.
Oh yeah. Mr. Chom Chom missed that part. Yeah, you had a whole band name going last night.
I was gonna say, next iteration, I definitely would love to give people that creativity of making
Oh,
a team name.
Please make team names. I would love team logos. I would love to do something that's all out creativity. Like I said, like we decided, thank you, One Up, for this is the prototype. Next time, I really would love to see you guys go all the way out. I would love to get brackets to you really early so that you have that time and creativity. Your fave 60s band. It's true, Wavy and the Chom Choms. And Zan, we're gonna get those perks to you real soon. I think Shadow is compiling them right now. I can hear the steam. The steam is coming out his ears.
Okay, Mars' computer is deciding to crash on itself. I'll get the
You know what, Jizz, you can throw them in chat too. I think that's chill. We're running a little more relaxed tonight in a good way.
Wavy, that's Wavy. Never mind, that's Wavy. Okay, wait. I still don't have a ban from somebody. Never mind. Wavy was sending me perks that they were playing.
Near?
Okay, we got bans. Okay, Twitchy sent me the bans. Okay, Twitchy has decided to ban.
Yes.
The Trickster, Corrupt Intervention, Dead Man Switch, Starstruck, and Iron Maiden.
God, taking out Starstruck, that one's definitely going to be good.
Taking out a lot of the things that Judas was actually running last game, so we're going to see if that's going to really screw over Judas's playstyle. Judas has decided to get rid of Will Make It, Deja Vu, Balanced Landing, and Resilience.
That is like my entire build almost.
That is most of your build. That was most of Mari's build too, I think.
That isn't... Judas is a confirmed Memento hater. I run 3 of those 4 perks on a regular basis.
Okay, that's all gone to Mari.
Ooh, Judas in chat getting a little spicy here with the your bans don't affect me.
I have to grammar it wrong effect.
Bro, get out of here.
Wrong effect.
I can see Nier approves too. Nier is slowly being released from the cage.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It took one of the locks off. There's still like 3 more on
Yeah, we have to keep a lot of locks there. He woke up contrary to popular belief. Dang. Everyone wants Nier to go back in the cage. You know, who's going against Nier? I think it is the Chom Choms. You know, Nier, I think you got a lot of people rooting against you right now. A little friendly competition. Ooh, what's my favorite game series? 100% the Persona series. What about you, Shadow? What's your favorite game series?
Good question. Okay, are we a single player or a multiplayer? Because there are 2 different answers in that.
You can do single player and multiplayer. Do one of each. They're very different.
Let's see. Single player, 100% has to be single player. I gotta put Pokemon on there because that was the first.
That's fair.
Literally, the first game series I ever played. I think.
And yes, Twitchy, we only had 4.
For multiplayer, I have to do Titanfall because that that was the reason I got the Xbox One S, is because Titanfall 2 came out and I wanted to play it so bad.
I have accidentally left my own stream and gone to someone else's. I tried to send a chat. All right, I can't type on my phone clearly. Yes, Twitchy, only the 4 perks were banned. Smoothly liking the Kirby series. Also, if anyone else in chat would like to chime in on their favorite series, I would love to hear it.
I believe someone asked a question a while ago. I think it was something about, have you ever encountered a cheater?
Have I ever encountered a cheater? Yes.
In DBD?
Yes.
Interesting. I might have, but I'm on console, so I think I get a little more lucky.
Ooh, Mr. Chom Chom says The Last of Us. That is a fantastic series.
That's understandable.
I believe it was a survivor cheater. It was a very, like, weird experience because I think they were a subtle cheater.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it was a little too much lined up, and I believe it was, oh, Judas After My Heart. Let's go there immediately. It is the love of my life.
Don't stay on Ghostface the whole game. First Ghostface debut, running Lethal Pursuer, Insidious, interestingly enough. Spies from the Shadows, underrated.
Ooh.
Spies from the Shadows is so underrated. And Pain Res, of course, for the gem regression.
Yeah. Now, I do want to know, will Judas commit to the Shack chase? Because I believe, yeah, this is Rylu at Shack. I know Rylu is strong at Shack, and I think Judas made a really good decision to leave.
Well, here's the thing with Ghostface, right? And this is from someone who had to play a ton of Ghostface because I had to learn a bunch of Anniversary offerings. Ghostface is horrible at chase. He is the worst, probably one of the worst characters that can chase because he just does not have anything to help him. So it's really going to be down to, is Judas going to understand that, is going to be able to abandon chases and just focus on exposing and downing everybody, or is this going to be one of those games where Judas unfortunately will fall just because the gems will fly by?
Yeah, and that is the dangerous thing when it comes to Ghostface, but I mean, talk about one of the most fun killers in the game.
Yeah.
And I do stand by that. We have Wavy sneaking away, trying to, with the windows of opportunity. I find this perk gives me a headache. It's too much.
Understandably so.
Alright, we have 2 people working on gens with Zan about to pop one. 3 people working on gens. Ooh, 3 separate gens is very powerful.
That's gonna fly by so quickly. But again, Spies from the Shadows is really gonna give Judas an advantage here. Spies from the Shadows, anytime you're within 32 meters and someone spooks a crow, you get a notification, and that can spawn every 5 seconds. You're always knowing where people are. Ooh. I always recommend it if you don't know what you're gonna do. Ooh, screaming like crazy. That must be the Nick Cage perk. The best perk.
Let's see what perk that was. Scene partner. Unexpected.
Shocked we haven't seen it more, honestly. Scene partner just seems to be one of those perks that everybody runs.
But I feel like it's mostly meme build everyone running. Survivor's definitely doing a good job keeping up on the heals. And doing a good job with the body blocks. We have Wavy trying to ensure that Rylu doesn't get hit there. And I think they got very lucky that Rylu wasn't noticed. However, Rylu is screaming up a storm right now.
Oh, the attempt at the 360 from Twitchy, unfortunately not working out for him.
Yeah, and, you know, a good 360 is very hard.
It is.
I definitely have been trying to learn the 360, and you know what I've learned about the 360? If I didn't keep so much shit on my desk, my life would be easier.
That's why you gotta get a controller like me. You don't worry about shit on your desk. You worry about your school.
First down.
From Judas, but it looks like...
Oh.
No? Oh man, I thought it was an attempted flashbang.
I was about to say, I thought for a second Rylu was going in for a save and went to go check and see about that flashlight. And Zan is once again back being the little gen jockey. I definitely understand. I too am a little gen jockey, so... Ah, Twitchy can't be healed for a hot second now. Oh, is that his perk? Is that the reason why?
Yeah, so that perk, I love that perk. It's from Steve. I forget what it's second wind. So if you heal someone when you're hooked, and someone unhooks you, you're broken for the duration of that, and then you get fully healed. It's really nice.
Ooh, yeah.
It's good for anyone. I always recommend it if you're just doing a healing build, pick that perk because it saves so much time. You can just get on and get right back to doing what you were doing. Spies from the Shadows proccing from Judas, crouching in on his prey.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen a lot of exposes, but I also get it because I've definitely struggled to expose using Ghostface.
Xantex, unfortunately, could be caught in a dead zone, though. That's going to be an easy down for Judas. And again, 2 gens are done. This is going to be the second hook. Let's see if Judas is going to be able to pick up the pace here with Pain Res.
Yeah.
Oh, true. There might be, I don't know if there's a Pain Res hook.
Rylu's screaming off to the side.
Pain Res hook. That's going to be a lot of regression.
And, you know, I'm not gonna lie, underrated, I've used this in my early days of playing Ghostface. Getting revealed is actually a bit helpful.
It is if you want yourself to be.
I've definitely used that a lot, but I also, in my very early days, Judas has fortunately been good about this. I loved going into power in front of a hook and then being like, why'd I get revealed instantly? Definitely took a few people being like, you dummy. Ooh, good hit!
And that's how you really can use the undetectable and chase like that. Just letting them guess where
you're
gonna pop up. My question is, and then this is where Ghostface struggles, is these loops, because you can't really do anything. Oh, yep, you just making the conscious decision to walk away as another gen's popped, already down to 2 gens and 2 hooks. Keep in mind, folks, remember, Judas has to get at least... Oh, what was it?
9. He would have to get 9 to tie. And then we'll have to do a playback.
Judas has got a lot of work to do, and he's only down to 1 gen, but this might be his turn-on situation, just like Rylu. This might be his time to wake up.
Yeah. Alright, we have healing happening, and we have Zan... Oh! Zan about to get kicked off the gen. Zan is still injured.
But Twitchy's on that gen.
And is in a dead zone.
Almost got to be 3/4 done with the gen Twitchy's on, so he's got a lot... Judas has got a lot of work to do and not a lot of time.
Yeah.
The question is, can he keep this pressure going to stop this gen from being completed?
Honestly, if he can get another hook state, I think definitely could. 1UP is reminding me in chat not to stealth in front of the hook. 1UP is one of the people who reminded me that I am dummy. Alright, we are... Oh! They committed the gen, and I think that's definitely a worthwhile play.
The whole question is that going to be a hook state because of that? Which he's sort of stuck in another dead zone. Question is, can they mess up Judas enough to maybe get one of the dead zones?
Oh, the
Hopefully
rock!
The rock comes out of nowhere.
Bro, rocks will do you so dirty in this game.
Oh, they will. And that rock is going to give Judas the 3rd hook of the game. Judas has got a lot more hooks to get, though. That's the only thing. And gates are already being opened as it is. The question is
both gates are being opened.
Start painting.
I was gonna say, we have both gates being opened right now. That is the 3rd hook, correct?
Yes. The unhook committed, the gates open, it's time to skedaddle. Look at this, the body blocking, the technique.
And Rylu looking for Hatch. I can see it now. Or possibly, oh no, Rylu wants extra blood points.
Xantex is committed to the leave.
Now, you know, will this screw Rylu over? That's what I hate to root for it, but I love... Oh, there we go. Come on, Judas, take him down.
Oh, going back to the totem.
Oh my god. This is peak Rylu gaming. He is the only one in. He will give Judas 2 more hook states if he fails at this.
I kind of hope. I hope Judas.
I want to see it happen. Go on.
Oh no. Exposed, maybe? No.
Damn. That would have been so good.
Dramaturgy would have given exposed.
I think I would have lost it. I would have lost it.
With that.
Alright, what is our final count so I can write it down?
That is going to be 3.
I think that was a solid game. I think that was a really funny match to watch. Rylu really going in for the man just can't help it.
It's like what you said. Ghostface gets a little silly with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we already did that map yesterday. I'll try to do a different one. I'm trying to get all these maps to be different. So I don't need the killer to DM me perks because I already wrote them all down. I just need the survivor team to send me their perks real quick. Oh, let's go!
Oh.
We got Ormond Lake Mine, the first debut of the map.
Ah, yes, you've been waiting for this one.
I've been wanting it. It's one of my favorite maps. Honestly, it's grown to be one of my favorites. I just love the aesthetic of it.
I've only managed to play it a couple times, so I don't have any love or hate for it.
So let's get an update on the bracket here.
What are we looking at absolutely.
Right now? Like, what has transpired now? Who has fallen and who continues to push on?
All right.
To take on the Nier.
So
the creature.
It looks like we will not have the Chom team facing the Chom team because our killer moving on is going to be Rylo.
Oh.
And our team moving on is going to be the Zan team. I think that's got because we had Rylo with the 9 hook states and we had Zan with the 4-man out. Rylo really wanted to drop the toolbox and beg for mercy. Let me get this downloaded so I can get it updated so you guys can see it. And currently, next up, Wavy, stick around, you are killer, and we have the OG SAS team back for revenge. Alright, I needed to check to make sure I didn't have any DMs. It's been really nice. My DMs are relatively empty right now.
Yeah, same here. Mine have been pretty relaxed.
You know, maybe that's a little shade from me, but sometimes you gotta. Alright, so here is our updated bracket right now, so that we are not having the same people play 3 matches in a row. That's why we are jumping down to Wavy and the OG SAS team. And look, I've even said the name right tonight.
OJ, listen.
It's coming back.
You're gonna be the OJ team now. Alright, look, you have OJ, you got, PB Am Jelly. Come on, it works. 2 of your food people, that's okay.
And we did talk about how you can consume moose.
Wavy, the map is going to be the wonderful Ormond Lake Mine, the newest map to come out with the Houndmaster update.
Alright, I have 2 of the people online. If you guys can invite your other 2 teammates for me, please.
And again, we have a very interesting dynamic with this team. These guys definitely have played together before and understand each of their roles. I mean, if you think about it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to describe them because spoilers, but,
Yes.
But it's nice to see them come back, and we're real, I'm thinking, since Chom team's getting knocked out, I think there's a chance that this is the team we'll see push forward and get to the end to take on, of course, their own killer Nier. But,
right.
We'll see what happens.
And I am getting an alternate. I am DMing an alternate right now since Rylo would be facing himself in the next match.
That's all right. We'll get we can get somebody, or if I need to turn myself on real quick. Jesus is asking for brackets again.
Yes, of course.
Updates real quick.
The bracket that we have going right now is this, and I will update once I've heard back from the survivor that I just asked.
Awesome.
Gonna go eat. Enjoy your dinner, Twitchy. I had some chicken nuggets before stream.
So again, it's gonna be down to It's really gonna be down to what Rylo's gonna pull out of his dirty little sleeves this time. That last game was such a surprise and such a turnaround for him. So it's really gonna come down to who he picks.
Oh, yeah.
Not really knowing Rylo, but knowing.
Witnessing Rylo. We have Wavy and the OG SAS team. Alright. Resident Evil squad, yes. Oh, are we doing a full squad happening right now? We are!
Okay,
oh,
so
this is so powerful.
Jill and Leon are going to be together the whole game, and Ada's going to wait for Hatch, right? Sorry on that.
You know, Wavy, I almost hope you play a Resident Evil killer.
Come on, where's is it Weskin time?
They coordinated this for morale. I love this. I love seeing the morale. This has been such a fun team to watch play because you can tell that they've played together a ton, and it's been really cool learning the play styles of these 4 people.
Oh, absolutely. I've gotten the perk bands from the Survivor team, so we're gonna be waiting on Wavy. I know Wavy, you sent me your build. Oh wait, no, wait, that's a different. Oh yeah, I also need the build from last game. I don't know who's sending me that.
Excellent, excellent. Also, yes, and to anyone here, as a reminder, if anyone is streaming this and would like it included, I'm going to do a big ol' supercut, and wants to send me that footage to be included. It's going to be like a giant-ass VOD, and then eventually I might edit some of it down, too. I don't know if I want to... That's going to be like a year-long project because I edit so slowly. However, it would be cool to have a supercut. Ooh, getting Carlos soon. Hell yeah. And I'm just gonna check and see. Alright, waiting on a response. But we'll presumably have that before the next match.
Hey, if we don't, I can just put my hand in the ring.
That is true. Shadow has gotten no warm-up. No nothing. But he can throw himself in. Are you still waiting on... You're waiting on Wavy's bands, yes. Correct? Okay.
Yeah. Nah, take your time, Wavy. I know you're setting your shit up over there.
No, don't problem. Take your time. Rush. Rush yourself.
Please. Please don't. Because then I gotta rush myself.
I mean... I don't know. Make Shadow work for it. He hasn't worked hard enough.
So I know we've already done 2 of the matches, man, but what do you really think we're going to see as we etch our way to the finale against Nier? Like, what do you think we're going to be expecting to see from both sides in this case?
I don't know. I genuinely am not sure. I feel like we've seen such strong competitors already with this.
We have.
I mean...
I'm just saying... We have to. I'm expecting to see Dracula one time. I'm shocked we haven't seen him.
Yeah. Yeah, because like, he is so strong.
I get Huntress. Because everyone's banning Huntress.
And also, I feel like you need a specialized skill set for Huntress. Like, that is not a killer for everyone. So I'm not surprised there's been no Huntress. But, yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see who Wavy will pick, because I know Wavy is good at a lot of killers.
Absolutely. And I think that's what's interesting in these kind of tournaments is when you get somebody like me or Wavy that has a bit of experience with multiple killers, and so the bans don't really matter on killers, it's more going to matter on perks that you're getting.
Yeah, that's definitely... Because, you know, if I was playing in this tournament, I would be SOL because everyone knows who my main killer is. And if that killer's banned, I'm kind of screwed.
Exactly, but you know, you could ban 4 killers and I'm just like, oh yeah, I still have the other 25 in the game. I think it's 36 now, so I'd still have another 32 to pick from.
Yeah, and I am good at exactly 1 killer. I'm an unknown main, and I will continue to be an unknown main.
You shouldn't reveal that, man. Everyone's gonna ban.
You know, I hate to break it to you, but I don't intend to play my own tournaments. It's like when I make games. I don't play them.
No, you gotta make... You have to play your own game once.
You know, funny story about that. I actually did make a game in, college, and I, in fact, never played it. I was too freaked out by my own game that I never played it.
What's the game called? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
No. It's not like a game that you can play. It's a, like, live action. I was part of a club in college, and this club was for non-drinking activities. We offered free alternative non-drinking activities. Oh, Judas, you are right. I am a Slinger main. I forgot about my Slinger fame.
Oh my god. For those of you who haven't seen it, please go see it. Dead by Daylight just posted a short today, and the short is the meme where it's like, oh man, I haven't stubbed my toe in 1 month. I was then shot 57 times. Except it was, oh man, I've been looping this Death Slinger all game. I was then shot 50. Please go watch it.
Incredible.
It is so funny because it's just the arena dead on the floor. Please go watch it if you haven't. Just go to DVD, go to their YouTube, go to their shorts. Please. Unrelated. It's so funny. I was never expecting that to be posted by an official company, but they did it. That's something Duolingo would do.
That is such Duolingo core. Yeah, no, I made a live-action version of Slender Man.
Ooh.
And I have never played my live action version of Slenderman because it scared me so badly because we played it in this haunted feeling art building and I hated it. I hated every second. I didn't even like getting the 8 pages or putting them out because it freaked me out so badly to walk around that basement area. But I did. I made a game that I never played and I did do like true like playtesting for it amongst my friends and like fellow club members. So no, I don't play my own things. I freak
So,
myself out and never do it.
that makes sense. So we got the bans now. Wavy's
Excellent.
deciding to get rid of Distortion, Stakeout, Balanced Landing, Quick Gambit, and Soul Survivor.
Interesting.
GG and their team are deciding to remove Huntress, Trickster, Darkness Revealed, Lethal Pursuer, and Nowhere to Hide. Get rid of all aura-related perks. You know, they don't want aura stuff. They want to stay hidden this whole game.
Yeah. Interesting. So Wavy definitely doesn't want anyone getting hatched, that's for sure. Wavy says I will not have that one escape. I think he saw Nier's match with the one hatch escape and he said, not today, Satan.
That denial of one hook and said, no, that's it. I'm done. We're not doing.
I think that was possibly one of my favorite moments of the match. Like, that was, or of, like, last night in general, seeing the singular hook state denied, because it was such a, like, clenched moment of, like, oh my god, are they gonna pull this shit off?
Those are sent over to Mari, and they're also in Twitch chat. If anyone wants them, let me know.
Excellent.
And we're just gonna be chilling now. We're gonna be waiting.
Yeah.
Seeing what happens here.
Yep, everyone checking over their perks. I really do love the coordinated team. I do love that we're getting some Leon Kennedy representation right now. This is beautiful. We love this man here.
Representation, am I right? One up.
No. Leon Kennedy is everything. No. Look, all of you are wrong. Look, it's all Leon Kennedy all the time. Where's Hal?
Look, I'm just saying, Leon left Meg to die in the first trailer. Rebecca went back and saved her. I'm just saying, Rebecca better. Come on. Rebecca left. Rebecca stayed. Leon left.
But his name is Leon S. Kennedy, and the S stands for sexy. He's doing hot girl shit.
Hot girl? But he a boy. How that work?
He is hot girl. He probably has tummy problems.
Wait, did I send him to her twice?
Wavy has been taking notes on everyone's builds. Oh, Wavy prepped for this shit.
Wavy's doing the research.
OG is out here saying that they usually make Miss Too Short play as him because that's my baby girl. See? Let's get a poll going in chat before we start.
I'm shocked you haven't been getting polls in chat of who's gonna succeed.
That's because I'm not coordinated enough to do polls.
Awesome. And again, as I always say, I appreciate everyone sending me their builds. I know it takes a second to send.
Alright, I have put a poll in chat. Everyone please vote. If you cannot see the poll, please refresh your page so we can vote on whether Leon is baby girl or not. I don't know, Miss Too Short. It might work. It might, lower morale of Wavy and raise morale of team. Like, this could be good. Your fan service moment could be everything.
Here we go, folks. It's time to load in.
Keep being fan service, please. Exactly. I can't wait to see how my poll comes out. It's a very important poll.
Yes, absolutely. I like how no one is picking yes. I will pick yes to die on that hill.
Dang! Nier is excited having just left the call with the OG team. What do you mean, what were the options?
It's time to lock and load.
They were correct. I have upset Zan, and that is all that matters. All right, we have decided absolutely Leon is baby girl. That is the one true answer, and we are getting in to see who Wavy picked. We started on Leon. This is an amazing sign. Morale is beautiful right now. Leon crouching, you know, no, Mither might have been the play too. Ah, Spirit!
Finally!
Your girl!
Yeah. My bestie Spirit with the wonderful Tommy skin. Now we just need Dredge, and we're completing the Vito coin.
You know, I feel that Dredge would be a good choice. I could see Twitchy being a Dredge main. Oh, leaving Ada.
Okay, so we've got an interesting picture. We've got Floods of Rage, we've got Oppression, first of its kind in the tournament, Rapid Brutality, and Jolt. Basically speed and no gens and a little bit of 4 at the end. So we're going to see the advantage here. We're going to watch how Spirit's going to be able to speed through this match. First smack, of course, onto baby girl Leon.
You know, that was for pure fan service right there.
Spirit's about to make him her baby girl.
Oh, yeah. You know, I feel like we have a little bit of
another smack onto Rebecca.
We have a little bit of meme funsies right now. Let's see. Let's get the Rebecca's palm. Or no, this isn't Rebecca. Who the fuck is this?
That is Jill.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't actually play this game.
Oh, look at that. And that's how you play against
her.
Look at that. Messed up completely on Wavy.
Oh.
But it doesn't. He's gonna get another smack.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we have Nook has pulled the children. One child thinks that OG is going out first, and 4 people thinks that OG is gonna make it out.
Ooh, okay. So we're really gonna see what happens here, because again, Spirit gets the advantage of speed, and that's what Wavy's really trying to lean into this game is speed and making sure that these gens do not progress. And again, there's already one gen done though, so it really Wavy's gonna get downs as fast as possible.
So we have healing up happening. It is killing me that gen is still regressing, but I'm gonna let it be.
That is not baby girl activity right there.
Not baby girl activity. That is Ada Wong activity right there, having just played Resi 4.
Healing Leon and then disappearing into the dark.
Yeah. Honestly, that is kind of what happened in-game canonically. I feel like this Rebecca and Jill scene also probably happened in-game. You know what is very interesting about this bracket right now? Depending on who wins, we could be having a rematch of our very first match of the tournament.
Are you serious? Oh, yeah, because Rylu and OG Cass. Yeah, you're completely right on that.
I just realized that as I was watching. Alright, we are back on the fan service. This is all we are actually watching. We are not seeing any other POV. We are only looking at Leon Sexy Kennedy.
Interestingly enough, and as I was going to say, all activity's been happening, but nope, Wavy decided to appear. Leon, so we're going to see how this goes.
I think Wavy feels strongly about giving us all the baby girl content that we crave. Wavy did contribute some points to that vote. I gotta say, Spirit actually used to be a killer that I hated going against the most. But after finally understanding her, she is so fun to go against.
Yeah, once you understand it and you're not a Switch player, because apparently her audio's bugged on Switch. That's why Mari always suffers against her. Yeah, if you keep that note, Switch players. Spirit is your actual counter.
That's rough. That is definitely rough. Fortunately, she's not overly played, especially since she's not in 2v8 right now, so that's helpful.
She is in 2v8.
No, Spirit's not in 2v8.
Yes, she is.
No. They didn't.
She came with Slinger and
Yeah, but she's not in it currently.
No, she's in it currently. The other killers are still in it. It's just everyone's playing Wesker, Nemi, and Legion, so you just don't.
I haven't seen a single Spirit. Oh wait, yes I have. I lied. Everything I've said to you has been a lie. That mind game was incredible. Let's move right along.
That was a really wonderful mind game. And again, but it doesn't even matter because the flashlight blind.
Oh my god. That was such a good flashlight stun.
As Nier said,
sexy as hell. Alright, I apologize for accidentally dying on the hill of Spirit not being there. I faced the Spirit. You know, I might be a little dummy thick.
Alright, no flashlight save this time, though. That's gonna be a second hook for Wavy. But again, there's already 3 gens completed.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So, I mean, is Wavy gonna be able to pick up the pace here? The aim of the game for this second bit of the tournament seems to be, let's just get gens done. Let's stop running the killer. Let's just get gens done.
Yo, Zan just put in chat that I'm not thick, and that is... We're gonna have to ban Zan. Mods, take him out. Yeah. Just kidding. Don't. We love Zan. Oh, that was the deliverance. Near just pointed out that that was the deliverance that actually got them off hook just then.
Oh wow. Fortunately, they're gonna be going right back on hook though. That's gonna be the third hook.
But with only 2 gens left, we have progress on at least one of them. Oh, she missed the DS. DS stresses me out to run. The only reason I don't run it is I find DS stressful. The skill check's too tiny. Buff DS. For real, for real.
The life to get Ada out of there. Look at that speed.
And, you know, life is your favorite part.
So there is a chance that we can get a reset here on the hooks.
True. You miss it. Oh no, not your laptop acting up. The mobile Twitch experience is a little rough. Alright, so PB and Super Moose really need to get healed up against Spirit. Wavy definitely has that 4K audio. Oh? Oh, are we baiting the DS right now? It's a very 1-up-esque moment. No, but he did not fall for it.
The denial.
He did not fall for the bait, and you really gotta watch that. Baiting a DS is not easy.
It is not. Ooh. That was...
This is
gameplay right there.
Wavy definitely has the good headphones happening right now. Alright, let's see where we end up going now. The one thing about Wavy's build is he has not gotten a lot of information, it feels like.
No, he's only going to get it from the Floods of Rage. And that's if he gets a Scourge Hook. The rest is mostly just for speed and for not wasting as much time on gens. Speaking of Floods of Rage, there's the value there. So he does see Rebecca, and he is going to go hunting on to BBM Jelly. Question is, can he find her now?
Yeah.
And auras don't work once you're in the spirit world, so you gotta kind of guess where they are.
Wow!
Of course, the reactions on PBM Jelly to get the Dead Hard off.
That was incredible.
That is peak. Oh, that was a peak interaction there.
That was.
To be our 5th hook.
Our 5th hook. If they can just get these gens moving, though. We do have 2 people working on a gen right now.
We do.
So
that is going to be 1 person down. It's now a 3v1. Does that even the odds for Wavy?
That is true. 3v1 with 2 gens can get pretty dicey. They have 1 gen that is almost 3/4 of the way. But they have to start another gen, it seems. And it looks like currently Wavy is not aware of where anyone is. If they can stay hidden, I think they can still turn this around.
Yeah, if they can stay hidden, they're winning. 100%. Because again, there's just not a lot he can do in terms of tracking with Spirit.
Yeah.
That has to come with the perks. Oh, man, that little backtrack there.
Yeah.
Nice, easy hit. So it depends. Is OG going to be able to screw him up enough?
Yeah.
No, he does not.
I need Wavy's headphones, clearly.
Wavy woke up, had some coffee, and said,
It's true, it's true.
Time. Spirit time.
Alright, that is 6 gens, but they... 6 hooks, but they did pop one of their final 2 gens.
Yeah, but it's going to come down to the wire now. It's 6. And again, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, this is only the first match.
Yeah.
So this is whatever Rylu has to make up for.
This is the first match, so Rylu will be the deciding factor. This is setting the bar.
Oh, absolutely. And it's
Alright.
kind of scary when you set the bar, and I think Wavy understands that he
Mm-hmm.
needs to finish this game strong
Oh,
so that he gets some
definitely.
confirmation to move out.
Now, Super Moose has been the juicer in times past. And are we going to see...
Ooh,
It's time for the shack run.
wonderful vault.
Oh! Wavy is not engaging with the shack.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe? No, Wavy did choose to leave. Alright, both of them are in one place right now.
Gens are the last gen is finally starting to be worked on, but it depends, is Wavy gonna have enough potential to just stop this regression?
Yeah.
Sorry, progression.
Wavy is definitely trying something right now. Oh! Miss Too Short is the one in chase right now. I don't know if we've seen Shoulder the Burden yet. I don't know what to look for on that perk. I ain't gonna lie. Oh!
Oh, the attempted save and the fail on
Dang.
it.
Oh.
Wavy's not letting that happen again.
Oh, absolutely not.
Now, again, as part of our rule set, he's allowed to just want to make them leave. So that is okay.
Oh, absolutely. Prince, I agree this is a very scary game. This is a very tense match, too. Wavy is setting definitely a high bar. How many hooks are we at now, Shadow?
Let me think.
Ooh.
I think we're up to 7 now.
It's definitely going to be a tough one to come back from.
It's going to be, oh no, it's going to be really tough now because we're going to have 2 hooks. Everyone's injured.
Yeah.
We're getting down to the wire. It's going to be our 8th.
Oh. So we have 2 people out. We have 2 people in.
It's, again, in this situation, it's either they're going to have to get really lucky and get the gen done, or they're going to have to just say, hey, if you get found first, good luck on that.
Yeah. If they could heal up, that would be strong. Yes, Twitchy, we have had our 3rd Junji Ito skin, and welcome back, B grade.
We're waiting for the completion of it. If you want to, yeah, we just need a dredge, and we're good. A dredge with the Junji Ito skin, though.
Yeah. Like I said, I really think that if anyone would be a dredge main, I think it would be Twitchy.
See, the only thing, though, is Dredge's got so many good skins, so, like, it could be a dredge, but it would be a different skin.
So they are at least getting that chance to heal up right now, and Wavy has no information on where they could possibly be.
Absolutely, and Wavy could, I mean, with these obviously $500 headphones that Wavy has right now, they're definitely going to be able to at least hear.
They are tuned in.
That's what happens when you lock in, you know?
Yeah.
Everything's cut out and it's time to just play.
Yeah, it's very true. Ah, Twitchy has in fact dabbled in Dredge. Dredge does seem like a very fun killer. Dredge is one of the truly scary killers of Dead by Daylight, in my opinion. Nightfall hits? Oh, Leon. Leon has been spotted.
Ooh.
But
question is not going to be caught. No, Randy, other way.
New to walk. All right, let's see what these $500 headphones do. Unfortunately, they are on comms, so in theory... Oh!
Well, and there's the smack on the Leon. But committing to the lead, going back to the gen, finds Jill.
Oh!
Good dodge on the pallet. Easy break.
Now, Jill, like I said...
We're doing it right at the window, right in front of Jill. They're saying, I'm coming for you next.
Oh, but that might have been a bad move.
Did it work out? Oh, are they using? I think they're using the add-on that lets them return to the husk when they want.
Ah.
So they're actually faking it out and returning back.
Mr. Chom Chom saying one of his favorite things is to head on the dredge. I imagine that would be good. Not as rewarding as a pallet stun on Michael, though. Let's see where we have everyone.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Pallet stunning Michael Myers is a sport.
Okay, so the spikes on the gen, that means that he can't regress that anymore.
Yeah.
So he's literally just playing with... He has to down everybody now. He has to finish the game now. Because they can finish that gen. And there goes Leon.
I was gonna say, this is Leon being out, correct? I think. No. No, that was only Leon's second hook.
No, so we're up to 10. I think we're up to 10 now.
Yeah, unable to kick that gen, so they can keep working on that gen.
We're at 9.
We're at 9?
Yeah, I think we're at 9. Nope, never mind. They had one more kick in them.
Sometimes you gotta kick it just for good measure anyway.
I think that is, yeah, I mean, it's always for good measure. Hey, it's still 5% base when you're kicking.
Oh!
Oh, they found Gil.
Dang.
Wow. The tracking on Wavy, if he can win this, there's a chance that Wavy's got some competition for Nier.
Oh, yeah. We have quite a lot of tension happening. Oh!
And there's the stun, though. And the flashbang.
And the flashbang, I was gonna say. Trying to definitely get away and buy as much time as they can.
Oh, but on the tight corner here, unfortunately, the slight hesitation, that's the one thing that kills you as a survivor, is that hesitation to turn back around.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. As someone who hates even looking behind me, because I've decided if I can't see them, they can't see me.
That's gonna be the 10th hook, though.
Yeah.
Only too short of a perfect game for Wavy, so it's down to miss too short. The question is, again, are they going to do what they did last time with Nier? Are they just going to let go and let Miss Too Short get a free hatch?
That is true.
The satisfactory but so annoying 11. It looks
the
like
11.
Oh! Wavy, but can they get the Miss Too Short hook? Or is she going to be a little too slippery and get out?
I was gonna say, we have Grab in here with the yippee!
Right now, it's going to come down to where the
Oh, man!
It looks like it's a little far.
Oh no!
It's a little too far, and that's gonna get Wavy the 12 hook.
Holy
Rylu's
shit!
Competition though, so Rylu, dust off your hands. It's time to tie. That's our
I would like to say,
folks.
Nier is sweating right now.
Understandably so. Nier knows the competition.
I have never seen Wavy play with Spirit. I have only ever seen Wavy with one killer, and it was fascinating to see. I loved seeing...
Very intense, man. I agree with you. But it's time, but it's gonna get more intense. Rylu's now on the chopping block. He has to get his 12K just to match.
Yes, and for our... We have some GGs going in chat, both in-game and in the chat. You guys played such a strong match. I loved the team spirit that y'all had. I never knew Wavy could play Spirit. I didn't know what to expect from that match, and that was definitely a strong competition, and oh gosh, Hatch was just a little far.
Both sides put up a hell of a fight. That's what it was.
So.
But as Nier pointed out, that 3-gen really did them in.
Yeah, it really did. The 3-gen, that can take you out very, very quickly.
And you don't even realize it till it's too late.
So now...
Of course, folks, we're going to bring in Rylu and, of course, Judas' squad. And we're going to see... Well, Judas is subbing in, but we're going to bring in...
on the bracket, you're going to see Rylu in 2 places. Judas is subbing, and Wavy is celebrating getting the 3-gen. That 3-gen makes or breaks a game.
But here's the problem now. Again, Wavy's just gone from killer back to survivor. Is that going to impact their performance?
That is very true.
This is the problem with signing up as killer, is like if you're going to bounce back and forth, there's a good chance that you just get screwed. Rylu,
yeah.
It's your time to wake up, my man. Because Wavy's definitely awake. It's your time.
Yeah, right. Wavy locked in on that.
Though, folks. I've already gotten all the perks, by the way. Wavy, don't you worry. I already got your stuff, because, again, killer's just a lot easier to remember since it's only 4 perks instead of 16. So, let's get those vans on in.
Yeah. So we're going to see, can Rylu tie it up? That's going to be the main thing that we have to figure out.
If Rylu ties this up, then that Nier is going to need to start sweating. We're going to be on Disturbed Ward for this match.
Ooh.
There's going to be Campbell's Church section. I believe it is on the 2nd page there. Yeah.
Yay! I almost left the party. Yeah, you know, I'm getting better at finding these as time goes on.
Yeah, and then a year is going to go by, and then you're going to forget. you know, the usual. It's like when you have to figure out how to reset your oil in the car. At least for me, I always forget after a year.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Chum Chum asking about my very questionable friends list. You know, I wish I could fucking tell you who Thick Dwarf Ass is, but I am not sure. You know, offline names do be crazy. That was a strong one. I wonder, Rylu might be sweating a little bit. I know, we know Nier is. Nier now seeing who he's going up against, potentially. We've seen very strong teams so far. We've seen a lot of really good play coming from our teams tonight and from our killers tonight. I think that these final matches are going to be absolutely wild. Prince excited that we see baby girl Soma in here. Rylu claims to just be playing for fun. I don't know if I believe you, Rylu. I've played with you quite a bit at this point.
Rylu plays for fun, but his term of fun is different than ours.
Rylu built different. Rylu cleansed the totem because he could. But yes, I think we've seen some incredible sportsmanship tonight, which I really do love to see. And I think this is what the tournament really was about, was seeing that good sportsmanship, that good sense of community, everyone cheering each other on, and a gentle and light ribbing. Also, a surprising lack of Moris. Not everyone who's gotten the 12 has done that. Oh my god. Paying forward the gift. OG, okay, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I appreciate you. You have been absolutely incredible. And so, like I have said, I have absolutely gushed over your team because it has been so cool to learn your playstyle through this tournament. Because a lot of people I've played with already, so I knew a bit about their playstyles. But your entire team has been completely different, and that has been really awesome. She had a weird banner around the stream. Nook missing the match. Oh my goodness.
Boo.
How dare.
You have a life, Nook? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Wavy put in some serious research, too. He did say in the pregame chat that he had been looking and he had been paying attention to how the OG SAS crew actually played their previous matches. And I do think that's very, very cool. I wonder... Nier, have you reviewed the footage? What do you know about the Chom Squad? Or you know, depending on who moves on. Wow, use your brain, that's cheating. Mr. Chom Chom here with the allegations of cheating. I know, using your brain should probably be labeled as cheating, I understand. But Nier refuses to give up any sort of hint on whether you've been paying attention. Oh wait, no, said... You respected... Yeah. Why do I hear...
Nah, you gotta put the respect in for the research, though.
Oh, yeah. I think, too, again, Wavy's in a similar position where Wavy knows how some of these people play, but not all. So really had to, like, big brain that shit. That's more than I could do. I'll just stay here with Unknown. Or, you know, Deathslingers. I forgot that that's my other main by accident.
Alright, I've gotten Rylu's bans. I need a ban from Judas' side.
Excellent. Alright, Rylu sent over the bans. Is Dwight banned for a second time? That's all I want to know. Or is Soma banned?
I can say no. I can say no on either. That's all I'll say for now. I'll read them in a minute.
That's fair. Rylu knows he has to lock in.
Rylu does know. That's why he's actually using his ban for actual perk this time.
Someone got a clip of PB's perspective on the flashbang. Please, I absolutely want to see that. It was such a juicy save. Honestly, pulling off the flashbang save is like a work of art. I told you I was watching I think it's Aaron who's doing like a Ash to Eerie run, and his entire thing has been centered around like getting an early flashbang save, and even he has been struggling with it. So to get a good juicy flashbang, that is like peak DBD. And I am looking forward to that so much. Thank you, OG, for that. I am ready. You know what's nice about not being the one playing Dead by Daylight tonight, guys? I can just lean back. And you know, while we wait really quickly, I do want to show you guys. I have a... Shadow, if you speak, I won't hear you. I'm taking my headphones off, okay?
Guys, Mev is keeping me captured as
Bro, they're not off yet!
Oh, shoot. I meant Mev is a good friend.
I'm gonna wrap my sweater. Yay! Thank you for sending clip. We have the ghosty sweater.
Okay, so Mev has been keeping me prisoner in her basement. Someone needs to go. It's 124 Arroyo Lane in New Jersey. For some reason, I don't know why she's living in New Jersey. This place sucks. Please let me out. Mari is also captured in the kitchen. Just call the FBI, please. Please, I beg of you. I don't want to be doing this anymore. Help.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
She's back. Hi, Mom.
It's okay, Shadow Type 3 if you're being kept captive. OG is also wearing a Ghostface shirt. Listen, we rep who we love. We love to see some good Ghosty. Judas playing Ghosty, I was like, oh, this is what I ask for. Oh, Judas has put bands in chat. Do you also... Yes, I did put everything back the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, bands are Hex, Penameno, Hex, No One Escapes Death, Friends Till the End, and Scourge Hook Floods of Rage. Alright, well, I'm gonna throw in Rylu's bands. He's deciding to get rid of Deja Vu, Prove Thyself, Botany Knowledge, Finesse, and Wake Up.
Once again, so, that is my build.
Oops.
You know, I see that my Generalist build really has been one that, people really hate the Generalist build.
It's because it's a really powerful build in comp. Surprisingly, for tournaments, it's really good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, actually, if you look at how that last match played out, Wavy getting the 3-gen, that 3-gen could have been prevented with use of Deja Vu, potentially. So, I mean...
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, on Judas's team, you have to ban at least one killer from your list.
Oh, they did. Hag. Okay. It was down after your 3s.
Ah, shucks, I didn't see it. Okay, my mistake then.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, I was like, hold on a sec, like, it's not there.
Yeah, it went in after.
That's okay. Man, Hag is just getting all the hate this tournament from Judas.
Judas is not a Hag fan, and I can respect that because that's how I feel about Plague.
But, like, what of the 5 Hag names are playing in this tournament?
That's so rude.
Alright, we're all good then. We're all good. Y'all make y'all's perks. Again, I don't need the perks from Rylu. I'm just gonna need the perks from Judas' team, either before the match or after, whichever you prefer.
Friends to the End is... Oh, you know, they did take notes. They saw Rylu with that Friends to the End.
They also got rid of the usual stuff. Floods of Rage.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Floods of Rage, I think might have been gotten banned. I can't English. I think Floods of Rage has been getting banned more than Pain Resonance even. People just really do not want to deal with Floods of Rage.
I mean, I think that's fair. You know what I have not seen banned, I don't think? Has anyone banned Ruin?
One time, I think. I think we've had one ban of Ruin. It's just because it's not, like, crazy, because...
Yeah.
I mean, if you ban a ton of hexes... The reason is because you ban a ton of hexes, and then you don't have to worry about looking for hexes then.
True. All right, let's see. I wonder if Rylu went back to Freddy or if he
Well,
chose a different killer.
We are gonna see here.
Because that's always the interesting thing, if they go back to the original killer or if they try something new.
I already saw who it is. Yes, I'm so happy. It finally happened. Thank you, Rylu, for being Dracula.
Ah!
It
Somehow this fits.
Long.
And we have the bats.
Dracula being a killer that I thought was going to affect a lot more in this tournament. But yeah, just very powerful, very strong. It makes survivors really not want to play against him.
Yeah. However,
we got a lovely No Way Out, which is really going to screw over them in endgame. Oh man, this is an endgame build, yeah, because it's No Way Out, it's Remember Me, it's Deadlock, and of course it's the lovely oh, I don't remember what that's called.
Blood Warden?
It's nobody uses it. No, nobody uses it. It's a Skull Merchant perk.
Oh.
It makes it so the person you've chased the most, when you hit them, they become the obsession.
Ah.
And then while you're chasing the obsession, if you break anything during the chase, you get like a 5% haste for the remainder of the chase.
Wow.
What
an interesting perk.
Yeah, it's only used if you're trying to switch your obsession.
First down. A quick first down.
Man, I gotta go look up that perk. I literally don't remember that one.
One up says Thwack.
No, it's not Thwack. It's something else. Thwack's the one everyone remembers.
Who gave those bats a med degree?
Game of Foot, that's what it was. I knew it had a really dumb name. I knew it was something stupid.
Alright, we have two gens. Two gens being worked on. Judas with the flashbang and head on. Judas wants to be a menace.
It's just the typical Judas build right there. Especially the self and urban evasion.
I do tend to see Judas doing the urban evasion. That's the one.
It's really going to come down to Rylu here, though. Is Rylu going to get... He has to get a 12k for a tie. So
yeah.
Dracula did the correct pick here to really speed up. Of course, we're getting those lovely scent orbs in wolf form. Getting a big boost. Looks like he's already lost them, though.
The wolf running is quite goofy. I've never seen this before. This is fascinating to see.
It is very silly. It's a little silly.
My toxic trait is that 90% of my Dracula games are spent as the dog. That seems fair.
Yeah.
So they have a gen that's very close to being done up there, if they can get back to it.
That's the key word, though, if. Oh, here he comes, though. Coming out the side to go after Xantix.
You know? Again, is it targeted?
No.
Oh! Ended up switching back to Twitchy.
Ooh, the slow vault.
Oh, Twitchy trying for some mind games.
He's really getting it, but now that vault's blocked, so he's gonna have to play around a different vault.
Oh!
I tried to time, wasn't looking the right way. That happens.
Yeah, that one happens a lot, but that did buy him some good time. Oh, nice. That was a good... He was very patient. Cut that very close. Ooh.
Oh, but there's the down.
What's up, Hal? Welcome in with the negative vibes. Always good to have ya.
But that's another gen done, though, and it's only the second look onto Twitchy, but all the looks have been on Twitchy.
Yes, he does have to be careful that it doesn't end up a tunnel.
He does, because that can be a 3v1 very quickly.
So he is going to have to be very careful about who he picks next.
Ooh, yay, perspective broken. That's a lot wider than it should be. We're getting the full wolf here.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, now it's shrunk back down to where it should be.
As a killer main, you would recognize this. What do you mean my commentary voice is a culture shock?
That was really good all over that.
Hal doesn't like my commentary voice because it's my actual voice, kind of.
Yeah, they're just burning time by making him burn pallets. So it's really just gonna come down to, like, are they gonna run out of pallets before Rylu? Oh wow, that's close. Is he gonna
yeah. Oh, jump into the sun.
It's really gonna come down to, is Rylu going to run out of? Are they gonna run out of pallets, or is Rylu gonna run out of patience?
Yeah.
I mean, it's already 2 gens, 2 hooks. Riley's got a lot
Three
of improvement.
gens. 3 gens.
Oh, 3 gens.
Oh.
Right, 3 gens. I was looking at 2 gens being left
And
to
this
do.
is Twitchy. He cannot.
Twitchy.
I was gonna say, I know he just ran into him, so I guess that's a dicey territory though, because this is Twitchy's 3rd hook.
It is. He's just saying at this point, look, I can't get anybody else. I might as well get Twitchy because it's a 3v1 and I get 3 hooks. That's the plan at this point. He's making it a 3v1 so that he can balance it out. Those lovely skill checks, we love to see
I
them.
don't like the perspective we had there. That was a weird perspective.
Very weird. We're gonna head back to Rylu. We're gonna see if he's actually gonna be in more than just wolf form for this game. Because again, I think the problem with most Draculas is they forget that their main form is a mini pyramid.
Yeah. Oh
Head
yeah.
into the dam, you know.
Oh
Like,
definitely.
I think they forget that a lot. That a lot of these loops are a lot easier to deal with in Dracula form. It just comes down to how long you played the character.
Yeah, definitely.
He's hunting. He's hunting.
Twinnis, is my voice that clear to you? Alright, they are down to 1 gen remaining.
Yeah, they are. But again, Deadlock's active right now. So if there was a gen with some progress, it's slowed. And again, with Rylu, I can't remember who's who now.
Who is who?
Rylu's going to get at least the other 3 hooked before that last gen's done to get the full value of No Way Out. Or it's going to fall in space. He needs to go get the other 2 as soon as possible.
Yeah,
we're going to get a gen done from Wavy.
Yeah, Wavy with that gen almost halfway. He might have to stop to kick that gen, and that could be a real problem for him.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, but Judas was in the area.
Judas running the other direction, though. Hopefully gonna burn his time. Oh, no. Judas is in a dead zone, though. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Have they run out of pallets to the point that now Rylu's gonna turn this game around?
Shadow, you're being told to enunciate more.
Enunciate? Nah.
That was the exact opposite of everything we just said. Alright, he needs a hook on Wavy. Who will win? 1 up with the steel chair or how with the steel chair? What? Who has chairs? What are you 2 doing?
They're playing WWE, obviously.
Oh, alright.
Look at that. See, that's what I was talking about,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
That's the kind of look you can get. It looks like bullshit, but it's real. An attempted flashbang does not affect his space, though. Again, he needs this last hook before the gen's done. And he will get the value. He does unfortunately miss, though, at this pallet.
But will he hit here? Can Wavy keep looping him long? Oh!
No, he can. He couldn't drop it in time. That's going to be the 4th token for No Way Out, which means this game's going to go into a standstill.
Ooh. God, this endgame could be pretty nasty for them.
This endgame could tie it up for Rylu. I think he understood that he had to compensate for a bad early game with a really good endgame.
Yeah.
He's leaning into that.
And that is fair. We never really had to worry about where his game was going because he has an endgame build. Oh! The endgame build could make a huge difference and turn this around.
Oh, absolutely.
Gosh, and you realize if he does manage to get the 12 hooks, we're going to have to go review.
Yeah, we're going to have to go review blood point stacks here.
Yeah.
And again, both killers have had a really good long game, so it's going to come literally down to milliseconds of points.
Yeah,
I think it'll come down to a few hundred points.
You know, just in case, so we only have to look at the blood points after this match, do I have a mod in chat who can dial back and get me the blood points of the killer and of the survivors from the last match? Because it could come down to that.
Yeah, just go to the scoreboard in that and see it's Wavy's match when he was Spirit. Grab that. Oh, there's another down.
Ooh.
He's getting the back and forth momentum now.
Yeah. Oh, and with Zan still on hook. It is up to Wavy.
It's literally down to Wavy. If he catches Wavy, it's game.
Oh, man.
It's tense now.
Yeah.
Time is ticking by.
And this is about the same setup.
Exactly. Here we go.
Yeah.
The heartbeat's getting close. Question is, does Rylu know where Wavy is sitting?
No, he does not.
Oh no, he's just chilling around, waiting for something. And unfortunately, Xantex is going to be the second one to
Yeah.
fall.
You can't rewind? Oh no, have I found a flaw in my setup?
Oh, there's the game of foot progress we were talking about. There it is, the extra momentum from breaking that pallet. And there it is. It's another 12K.
Oh my god.
Oh, never thought it was going to happen in this tournament.
Right?
Oh, Rai was going to wait for the Mori?
You know, and that is fair. We haven't seen a lot of Moris.
Rai was just giving the audience what they want.
It's true. It's true.
Oh no, I don't know if we can get the rewind.
Oh
though.
man.
There's another way we can do this if we want.
Yes.
If we want to break a tie.
There is one other tiebreaker that we do know exactly.
And here we go, folks.
I don't think I've ever seen this Mori.
It's a good one.
It is a very good Mori. Alright, I am going to take a photo. That is the one thing. We do have Rylu saying something interesting in chat. All right, I've taken a photo. I'm going to see if it will let me do anything.
Yeah, you go do that. I'm gonna go take a break real quick, and then we'll see if we can actually dial back. If we can't, I have an idea to circumvent this. But I'll let you do your thing first.
I really thought you could rewind. I might be dummy. However, since we do have a way to potentially do more, I would like to ask if the OG crew, if you guys happen to have, because someone did clip it on the, PB's stream, do you guys happen to have an ability to see blood points? If not, VOD should be up. Alright, let me go grab that VOD real quick.
The VOD, so we got the VOD here to help us out.
PB is saying VOD should be up.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, PB. Much appreciate. Very loved.
Wait, PB is still live, but does someone else happen to have... I'm like staring at my computer right now.
I'm gonna go look at PB real quick.
I might just be dummy thick. That could be me.
Near got it. That's what PB just said.
Ah! You have endgame! Heck yeah! Can you shoot me that in a DM really, really quickly?
Or me.
Oh, that's true. Actually, no. Send it to Shadow.
No. One Up just got it, actually. I'm gonna open it. One Up sent the link.
Alright, excellent. And I will send you...
I'm gonna open it real quick. And then you have the screenshot, so tell me the, just tell me the points.
Oh, no, I've sent it to you. No.
You sent it to me? I don't see it.
I just DM'd it to you.
It just went, that's why. It just happened. Oh, I think Gigi just sent me it too.
You know, I did ask everyone and their mother to send you things, so,
okay,
have fun.
So, oh god, okay, I have to try to read your screen, ma'am, because my eyes are gonna hurt. So we're gonna look at killers first. The Dark Lord, Rylu, you have accumulated a total of 24,093 blood points, and of course, on Wavy side, Wavy, with Spirit, you accumulated, that's the word, a total of 38,400 blood points. So the winner of this is going to be Wavy.
Wow. That is incredible. Alright, and what about our survivors as you, do math?
Do you want me to read each one, or do you want me to just do, like, a total?
God, no. Please give me a total.
Oh, give me a calculator. Hold on.
Thank you for the lurk, Sacrificial Llama. We are just, I'll go in big face for this. as we find out
Yeah,
who
do your
goes to
big
the next
thing.
round in real time. I have many notes.
Okay, total for Wavy's team was a total of 60,755 blood points, and for GG's crew, I'm gonna do that
Mm-hmm.
math real quick. Um,
Yep.
they accumulated a total of 79,417.
Interesting. Wait, 400 and close enough. The first number was all that mattered, so it is okay that my rounding is off. So we actually have a very unique case of moving on is both people from the same match.
That's gonna be a really tight poll.
Yeah. And I do understand that people have asked about potentially changing it up with blood points, with not doing blood points for next time. We did this as a kind of not expecting to actually need this tiebreaker, and the fact that we've gotten this far with this is our first ever tiebreaker. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, both of those games were so fantastic to watch. So moving on, we actually have Wavy and the OG SAS team.
Yeah,
Y'all,
let's see that bracket up there.
yeah. Oh yes, let me change my bracket around. I need to
Let's see
quickly
how this
edit it.
works.
I need to get my computer to agree with me.
Understandable.
It hates me sometimes. And download.
Be claiming they were over there sweating. Sweating in like the blood points are like blood points. Ooh.
Thank you to the 50 million people who sent that in. I appreciate it. We definitely we definitely didn't even expect the tie ourselves and hecked up a little. So, our next match is going to be Wavy versus the OG SAS team. This is a true blue rematch happening.
So I guess the question now is gonna be, is Wavy gonna have a phenomenal game again? Because again, Wavy's done his research, but I'm sure OG SAS has taken that into consideration. Has done their own research on Wavy. So this is the battle of research versus Near and whatever team Near is facing. So I can't remember right now. And
Near is facing the Chom Squad, as I have thusly dubbed them.
We have skill versus brains here, and that's what it's gonna come down to. Really.
Oh,
it's gonna come down to. Is the research really the deciding factor in this tournament, or is it just going to be you juicing somebody for 5 gens?
And now the interesting thing about getting a true blue rematch like this is you guys have now seen firsthand how Wavy works, and you've seen it very immediately. That is in your mind. So take a moment, regroup. I understand if maybe you guys were like, oh damn, about the 12K or the 12. So, yeah, take a moment, regroup. We can also take a moment. We're going to look at our main bracket real quick. So, we will have, first up, our game will be Wavy versus the OG squad. And then competing against will be Near, who we are slowly letting out of his cage against the Chom squad.
Oh, I've already unlocked all the locks. He's already out. I don't know what you're...
Oh, okay. Yes, that's the screaming I've been hearing. That's the screaming.
He won't shut up.
Yeah, it's rough, man. So yes, I would like to personally congratulate. That means that our third place for this was Rylu as Killer. Rylu, that was an incredible match to watch. I genuinely really enjoyed seeing that match and seeing you play as Dracula. And our Rylu, third place team is going to be the Zan team with our with Judas getting the honorable mention of being on the Zan team and hitting that third place slot there.
Yeah, and Rylu did a really good slot of coming in second. And
oh, yeah.
Rylu was not, honestly, Rylu, I was not expecting you to get to, I was not expecting you to climb so far, and you beat my expectations.
Yeah, I've never seen.
I'm nothing but excited.
Oh, Wavy keeping us honest and asking what map it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, we gotta stay honest here. We're gonna be on the lovely Yamaoka residence.
Ooh.
I wonder what we're gonna see here. I'm glad I got appraised by the commentators. Well, of course, you got second. Hey, same thing for Chom Squad. Not Chom Squad. Was it Chom Squad? Zan Squad. Yes. Good thing on Zan Squad too. I mean, wonderful second place, wonderful presentation, and wonderful fight to the end.
Hey, which family residence is it?
Give me a minute. Coin flip.
Zan, you have one more round. I hate to break it to you. You're the
I would like to
finale.
note I am hiring a volunteer to do the maps for me next time. I'm done with this.
I can do the maps.
The second one.
I can do the maps next time.
Yeah, this is the final round, Rylu.
No, this is the second to last round.
Oh, this is second to last? Oh,
yes, we still have Nier's match. Excuse me, don't deny my man's Nier here. Final round. Alright, so, to review what we have coming up. Currently...
Yeah, final round matches, yeah.
Yes, these are the final 2 matches. So, we have the killer is Wavy, and we have the OG squad going against Wavy. These are the winners of our underdog bracket. And in our main round and our grand finale is going to be Nier as killer, who rose through the ranks, and we have the Chom squad. So Zan, you got one more in you? You do have time to eat during this match. These have not been quick matches. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's enough time to go take a munchie.
These are our best of the best. These matches are taking a hot second to do because we have so much that we are working through on it. So if you need to eat something, now is a great time for anyone on the Chom squad who might need a moment to eat.
It is the second family residence, Sass.
Yes. And I will even double check that. Yes, it is. I'm sad that they only just started, changing the names. But yes, this is our grand finale. This is going to decide, you who rose through the underdog bracket, are you going to take the win that is so close in Nier's grasp and the Chom squad's grasp, or will you fall just short? We are fighting for it. We are fighting through it. Wavy has clearly woken up and chosen violence today, but we also do have the OG squad who has now seen how Wavy ticks, and has Leon Sexy Kennedy in here. Hal, if you're still there. Oh, we might be changing.
And of course, we also have Nier, who's, he's ready to get out of the cage. He's ready to show us the skill that he's had, as well as the Chom squad, not the Chom squad, the Chom squad, right?
Nier is against the Chom squad.
Yeah, and the Chom squad, again, another squad that just chose, again, it's going to be down to skill, and it's going to be down to research. Is researching your enemy the true meta in this tournament, or is it just straight up picking your stuff and running with it?
Which is super fair. So guys, get in all of your bands. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break while you guys get your bands in. Shadow, you going to hold down the fort?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Alright, well now you have to. Goodbye.
Ah, dang it. Okay. All right, folks, we're going to open some Google Sheets right here because I'm going to read. So right now, for the conclusion of this tournament, the most used survivor perks, it's still a huge tie right now, folks. Freaking Overzealous, for some reason, has come out of the dark and been used a total of 6 times, as well as Technician, with perks such as Quick Gambit, Windows of Opportunity, and Resilience coming in close in second. For survivor perk bans, though, the most out of all of them is Balance Landing, coming in second place, and the most being Decisive Strike, because we love our tunnels. Oh, I'm sorry, the most being used right now is actually Deja Vu with 8 bans total, understandably so. Heading over to the killer side real quick, folks. Nope, that's survivor again. Heading over to the killer side real quick, the killer used the most is, why is that all yellow? I can't read that. I need to change. Hold up, folks. I'm messing with something real quick. Oh, that's what she did. Okay, Mari just had to be a little silly. There we go. The most used killer right now is still Billy from that back to back gameplay that we had yesterday. And for killer perks banned, folks, the most banned killer perk in this whole tournament right now is Pop Goes the Weasel. No, sorry, it is Pain Resonance at 5, with a close tie for second being between Pop Goes the Weasel and, of course, Hex Penamento. Heading over to killer perks used, the most used killer perk so far in this whole tournament is going to be the lovely, the amazing, the basic Lethal Pursuer, with a tie in with a tie for second for Corrupt Intervention and Nowhere to Hide, and also Pain Resonance at 3 uses. For Killer's ban, everyone really, for some reason, seems to hate Blight, and a bunch of other killers still tying for second. Trickster actually getting 2 bans both today, as well as Knight getting 2 bans, Singularity getting 2 bans, Hag, Bubba, Hillbilly, Spirit getting all 2 bans.
Fascinating.
So, I mean, it's really coming down to the wire here on like what actually is going to be the top 3. I thought it was going to be a lot different. Obviously, y'all like to surpass my expectations and do something completely different. So we're really going to see the top 3 most, the top 3 least, and
yeah.
the top 3 most.
I am very excited to hear what your numbers are. I think that's going to be fascinating to hear.
It's so shocking to me that Overzealous is the most used. It makes no sense to me.
Huh.
But I also don't use Overzealous, so I don't,
Shadow, with none due respect, you use Lithe and only Lithe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm a little more sophisticated than that. I'm a little more sophisticated than that, man. You know that. Have you seen my more recent builds? Have you?
Actually, no, you aren't around most of the time when I'm playing, so, no.
Yeah. Well, make your streams go a little later past, 8 p.m. and I can
My streams do go back. They literally go till 10.
Yeah, but I'm so busy till 10. You gotta go to like 12, 1 a.m.
I have a job.
I unfortunately have a job too.
Well, change your job.
I can't. I'm getting my degree. Maybe degrees. I don't know. I'm having an internal crisis because Mary's convincing me to get a history degree, and I'm losing my mind now.
That seems fair. I wasn't allowed to do a second. Also, my chat is currently cooking me, saying, can y'all watch them while I go smoke? So I really had to come back and reapply my lipstick.
Nah, you had to come back from the smoke.
Yeah, that was my smoke break.
One Up said though, like 1UP has my back. 1UP's usually the one that's with me.
1UP is awake at weird hours.
Alright, I've gotten Wavy's bans for the day, so we're just going to be waiting on Gigi's side. Puff puff pass, exactly, chum chum. Chum chum. Chum chum. Chummy chum.
I have a fake cigarette. I would go get it if I didn't want to get black lipstick on it. Not gonna lie, I can totally see Mem like that. Bro, I don't smoke anything. I'm
Listen, Mem, look, in my mind, Mem's hitting the fucking bong. She's hitting the fucking hookah. She's hotboxing her room.
First of all, I will have you know I actually have never done any of that. And at this point, I've learned that it is more of a flex to distress people when I tell them that I have never done that. People get downright distressed and they're like, what do you mean you've never smoked? And I'm like, never.
Yes, 1UP, that is so true. She would smoke one of the long cigarette holders. Like,
why am I getting cooked tonight? Didn't I say positivity?
This is positivity. What do you mean? We're just positively speculating on what
positively messing up my lungs.
Yeah, exactly. Positively.
Y'all don't want my voice to get more raspy.
Oh, alright, here we go, folks. Alright, so, Wavy's decided to remove from the pool Deja Vu, Hyper Focus, Sprint Burst, Prove Thyself, and Deliverance.
Ooh.
And she has just thrown me the bans. Her team is deciding to remove Gerd took Pain, The Resident. Gerd took Blood Rage, Spirit, No One Escapes Death, of course, and Corrupt Intervention.
Interesting.
So the question is, what's Wavy gonna pull out of his overly sized pockets this time,
It seems that those 5K headphones aren't gonna help this time.
Unless they're playing Blight. If they're playing Blight, they might still
That's true. I could see Wavy trying Blight. I've never known Wavy to play Blight, but I could actually see him being a Blight player. Can confirm minute. Twinnis! 1, I don't get Wendy's. 2, I don't smoke, guys. How? I'm glad you lived. I'm clearly not living right now. This is wild. Nook, it came down to the wire. We are having the rematch of the century because it came down to pure blood point calculations. And as I've said to everyone, we did hear what you guys have said about the or we've heard some of the feedback on using blood points as a tiebreaker, and we are looking into alternative methods for next time, and also looking into bringing on more people to help run the tournament next time, to help us keep track of things, because I do realize blood points is also a flawed system, but it's a flawed game. I love it. It's a flawed game.
It's a beautiful. It's like a child that isn't perfect. You know, it's like it's flawed, but it's beautiful.
Ah, my children.
You still love it. You still love it.
It's
you always
true.
love it.
You know, actually, I can tell a story about my work, because this is a story that won't get me fired. We actually have a no, because it's cute. We actually have a student who every time, for reference to any of our new people, I am a special education teacher, and I work with children who are labeled as severe to profoundly disabled. I love my kiddos very, very much.
Education major represent.
Woo woo! Yeah, we got teachers in the house here. And we have one student, and he's so funny. Every time he finishes something in art class, he will hold it up or like just look at it and go, well, it's perfect. And it doesn't matter. It could be, I mean, to be fair, he's a very talented artist. And I love seeing what he's made. But it could be the most thrown together thing, and he is praising it and going, well, it's perfect. And it's the cutest thing ever. I love my kiddos.
Hey, that kid's gonna go places, because that means no matter how good or bad the spreadsheet looks, he'll be happy with it.
It's true. It's true. Oh, no. I have some very funny stories from my work. I had various staff barge into the room to tell me that our newest student is a prodigy on the bells. And the art teacher overheard this and looked at me and said, hey, do you know he's a prodigy on the bells? And I was like, I will smack you. He sounds based as hell. I wish I could be that way. I think we all could learn from my child who goes, well, it's perfect, because sometimes you just got to be proud of the project.
Even if you dread it the whole time.
Even if it's imperfect. Sometimes you just got to be like, no, this is perfect. I respect it. I respect the hell out of it. Ah, both of you playing the screws game. Is it because some screws are loose? Chat's cooking me, so I'm going to cook them back. I will not be, slandered.
As one of my classmates said to my professor while we were playing the game master, kill them.
Dang.
It's my turn for story time. So I'm showing in my history class, right? We're learning about my state's history, and my professor's like, we're gonna play this game, and this is a game that other people play, but it's basically a role-playing game. I keep saying it's D&D, but it's only role-play, because that's what it is, right? But, so, there was a point where there was, like, it wasn't, like, a real scuffle, you know what I mean? It was like, fake scuffles, but then one buddy turns to the teacher, the professor, and point-blankly points at him and goes, Game Master? And then he points at the other kid and goes, kill him now. And it's like, you're asking him to kill him? Like, that's crazy.
Ah, yes. Professionally. Take him down. You called Shadow the Game Master last night. He is truly the Game Master. Shadow put together our rule set.
I am the Game Master. Mem is the Comment Master.
It's true. However, had I known that Midwich was ever included in anything, I would have been like, I'm usurping.
Dang, that's crazy. You had like 3 months to read the rules and tell me that we wouldn't be using Midwich. You had the time, you just didn't see it.
No, I don't think I put 2 and 2 together. I actually, honestly, just did not think that you've been playing a long time. I've got 700 hours in this game. I genuinely did not think that I had enough wherewithal to know what was and wasn't balanced, especially when it comes to maps. There's actually only a few maps that I would call, like, truly unbalanced.
Mary is continuing her pursuit of me getting a history degree. Please stop.
Oh, I can help with that.
No, don't encourage her.
I will. We're doing a poll. Should Shadow get a history degree?
No, I'm already gonna be in debt. Don't put me in more debt. Chat, am I cooked? I'm cooked.
1 minute poll.
Okay, no, I can say oh no, 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 I'm cooked. I'm so
You're so
cooked.
cooked.
My debt,
Mr.
my
Chom
debt.
Chom ribbing me on the
Oh,
only
look.
700.
I keep telling her I'm gonna talk to the
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
history people, and I'm gonna see
Yeah.
if it's even worth my time. Uh, yeah.
I
What
don't, it's
Walnut
not a
said. This is a
lopsided poll.
rigged poll.
It's not
This is a
rigged, it's
rigged.
fine.
This is rigged. This is just like me being stuck in your basement. It's rigged. Let me out.
Mr. Chom Chom thought I had more. No, only
Nah.
700. I have also only been playing a year and a half.
You think it's crazy because people see Mari and they're like, "Hey, Mari's good," and I'm like, "She's played for like 5 months even." What do you mean?
Nier's frothing currently. I am thrilled to see this
Oh,
rematch.
he's ready. Abstaining from
Oh!
voting in defense.
It finally
So,
happened.
hey, let's
It
go.
finally
Let's go.
happened. This is the killer I have been waiting for Wavy to use.
Oh, I haven't seen. Oh, another Billy pick. Here we go, folks. It's time.
When I tell you that Wavy decimated me on Hillbilly. Alright, let's check in with everyone. We do have gens rolling. We have 2 gens being worked on. If they can get these 2 gens popped, that would be really strong.
It would be very strong, but it's also Hillbilly. But we also haven't seen Wavy on Hillbilly before, so it's gonna be
I have. That is how
you have.
I met Wavy because of Hillbilly, and I told this story without mentioning which killer, obviously, to, you know, not accidentally give it away.
Oh, of course.
3 gens.
Yeah,
He's oh, there we go.
We're gonna see. We're really gonna see. Oh wow! Out of nowhere, we're really
yeah.
gonna see if OG team is going to be able to, you know, take advantage of now understanding the game. We're seeing the second oppression pick here in a row from Wavy. He's seeming to start to gravitate towards oppression.
I was gonna say, I have seen him on this killer. I know he is incredibly good with this killer. But it does seem like the OG team is doing a good job staying mostly hidden.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh! There it is.
Took that very tight. Are they going to okay, they are prioritizing healing. Because I wasn't sure if they were going to worry about the immediate heals or not. And we have Miss Too Short running the same sort of distortion build. Soul Survivor, I believe that is, and Left Behind. They are definitely prepping just in case they have to do what they've been doing. Which I think is a really smart move.
How you literally, like, voted 48 times. What do you mean? How rigged that vote? Anyways, back to the thing. The speed of Hillbilly, the speed that Wavy is getting at, he's already had 2 hooks.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a gen done yet. So let's see if he's going to get a third or not. He's just got again, this build is the same as last time. He's just going to get this momentum going.
Yeah,
oh,
but
man,
he is with Moose right now.
Moose was ready. Moose was ready for that fake out. He's going to commit to the ball. He does get the hit, though.
So definitely, I feel like one of the things is when you watch a Hillbilly player, you can tell if there's a little bit of pressure there if they start M1ing. Alright, so we do have PB right now going for the locker dock.
He's gonna circle himself back onto the pallet, dropping for some distance. That win is an opportunity, hopefully gonna help her out in the long run.
Let's see.
So again, this is more time that Wavy's gonna be
wasting. That was such a good juke.
That's the first gen already done.
First gen pop. We have another gen far along. You know, I feel like I haven't seen as much running happening from PB yet, so this is really nice to see.
You know what? PB's committing, and PB's also committed to the Gambit pick, which meant that was a lot of free bonus repairing their teammates got.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna, if that's really gonna help her in the long run, and they're going to put Gambits online again. And it makes sense to build early, because again, it's the down tower, he's going to commit to the, he's going to give it to the chainsaw. Everyone hates those bands.
You know, I have a theory.
Oh, he's committing to leaving. 2 gens are done, though. Good, what's your theory?
I have a theory right now. I think Nier might also be a Hillbilly player. Have we seen, has Nier played Hillbilly? I have not kept track of who picked what. He did.
Yeah, he played Billy.
They might actually have experience because this team has practiced together against Hillbilly.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
This could be, you know, even though this is a killer that I know. Oh, that stun. Incredible. Even though, this is the killer that I have seen Wavy absolutely dominate with, this could have potentially been a rough pick and not something Wavy might have thought of like looking at who Nier plays. Oh! Oh! The juicy flashbang again! This is incredible.
Ooh, that was amazing.
Oh my god. This is incredible. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. They've done 3 gens. How many hooks are we at, Shadow? I have been 2 on the edge of my seat.
Did staff get down?
I don't think it shows that
gotten hooked, because if not, we're still at 2.
I think we're still at 2. I was 2 on the edge of my seat to even fucking concentrate. Alright, now we have Moose going again. I think this team might just be really strong against Hillbilly. Oh, they are definitely not giving up without a fight. I do... This has been incredible. Nier, have you been training them? Like I said, Hillbilly is actually a very fun killer to play against, even with the insta-down that can be really, scary at times. It can also be so fun to try to juke those, chainsaws. We played so many customs, they played against my Hillbilly a lot. Ah. I think they were ready. Alright, we have 2 gens left with only 2 hooks. I think we're really gonna have to see... We're really gonna have to see Wavy lock in right now. And we're definitely seeing the pressure because he's mixing in the M1s. And I feel like when a Billy starts putting in M1s is when he's feeling pressure. Because Billies love their chainsaws. Oh! And we will have the potentially 3rd hook. And he is not going to let it happen. There is not going to be another flashbang save. He is going to ensure that.
Yeah, not this time. That's going to be the 3rd hook.
Oh, welcome back, Shadow. I got worried about you for a second.
I'm looking at something else here.
I understand. I understand.
Mari missed a couple things, so I'm trying to make sure she got everything.
I get it. There is so much. Alright, we do have him checking and making sure that, but I think they might leave PB on there for a second. I think they're gonna pop this gen before they try and go there. Ooh, but Wavy this could end up being the 3rd, this is gonna be the 4th hook now. They have 1 gen left, but Wavy is starting to snowball it a little bit. And we are in danger of it being a 3v1 pretty soon. Let's see. Who is he going to go for? Ah, Super Moose.
They're down to 1 gen, though.
They are. They're down to 1 gen, 4 hooks. And Super Moose is very good at taking this tight loop, and Wavy is definitely feeling the pressure and feeling the need to leave during this. I think he has to play this very carefully if he wants to truly snowball. That's gonna be our first hook on Miss Too Short. And he did manage, someone was in that locker just then. Oh, but not with the head on. Alright, so I believe that does make it 5. You know what? Shadow. That was
That's
5.
five,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, Shadow, please keep track of these hooks. I get too involved.
I'm trying here. I'm also trying to help out Mari.
I understand. Alright, I think we have them trying to heal up. Let's check in with Wavy. Let's see. Biting my fingernails, crossing my fingers, crossing my toes. This is making me nervous. I know. This is truly for all the marbles. I worry that these matches could truly come down to a blood point. Oh! Very unlucky there for PB. The other Survivor team must be nervous right now how the current team is playing. Oh, definitely. Definitely. This is going to be very much the battle of very strong contenders. We are at a 3v1 now, but it is with 1 gen left. Alright. Let's see. OG, I knew I was going to fuck it up eventually. OG has shown to be very good against Hillbilly. This is fascinating to watch. So, Wavy's going to have to play this very carefully. OG got stuck, but it did end up working out for the better in that case. Ooh! That was an incredibly tight corner right there. Oh! It is now a 2v1. Wavy might be snowballing this. We might be seeing the snowball. The other team is definitely nervous still, though. Both teams have their work cut out for them, and I would not be surprised if we either have a tie or it coming down to a singular hook state. Alright. Yep, Wavy resorting to the M1 to try to really lock in and get Super Moose. Oh, no. Leaving. That bit... Twitchy, it sounds like you have some personal beef with that bamboo. Miss Too Short doing what we have seen her do quite a bit, which is being incredibly sneaky. Which has really worked out in their favor. Oh! But Moose did finally get, I believe this might be first down. Let's see. Yeah, that is first down. So that brings us to 8 hooks for Wavy. But if Wavy can get Miss Too Short, that will automatically give him a 12 hook. Ooh. This is going to be a very dicey one, because I think no matter what happens, they're probably going to have to trade. Wavy really had a very strong comeback here. And Miss Too Short needs to get Super Moose. Or get very lucky with this hatch. I believe Moose... Oh! Oh, the double back. Oh my god. Wavy really locked in on that one. That was incredible. And that is 12.
That's insane. Another 12.
I'm not gonna lie. I was very nervous for Wavy then. I was very nervous. They absolutely cooked in the first half of that game.
They absolutely did.
I was seeing them.
Not able to commentate.
Don't worry. I was on the edge of my seat, so, you know.
At least as long as one of us is. I'm trying to help out Mari right now.
No, that's fair. You're good. You're good.
We're getting lost in the bands.
Oh, I understand. That was an absolutely amazing match. I would just like to say, my commentating on that match, I think that the OG team absolutely cooked on the first half of that. You guys went crazy in that first half. It is so clear that you have faced a lot of hillbillies and you were locked in. I fear we probably got another 3-gen situation. It might have been. Perhaps deja vu. Very strong. But you guys did amazing. You locked in really well in that first half. It's really just getting into that potentially 3-gen situation, and with Billy having so much mobility, it made it really hard. Wavy is saying it did end up being a 3-gen situation again. And he just has such good mobility, so the 3-gen stretch is pretty far. You practice against one of the best Billies we know, but man... Like I said, you guys had the strongest start to a match. I really thought that you guys were about to get a 3 or 4 man out there. I was very nervous for Wavy.
Yeah, I was thinking Wavy was actually gonna fall down and
yeah,
picked himself back up.
All right.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking we might need to allot a little bit of time for Mari. I think.
Crap! I forgot to grab a picture of the blood points. Someone go back quickly, please. I'm so sorry.
Quick, because it actually might tie. I'm checking with Mari real quick. We might need to give 5 to 10 minutes just to straighten out the bands, because I think we got a little lost in it. I'm double checking.
Oh, Miss Too Short has one? Oh my god, thank you.
We already did that map. We'll do a different map.
Please do send that on over. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I really got caught up in that match. That really had me on the edge of my seat.
Oh, I spelled one of the maps wrong. Crazy.
Oh, yes. Roll for map, please.
Yeah, we've got Torment Creek.
All right.
That is, I believe that's one of the Autohaven ones. Probably second page. Like 3rd row, maybe?
You know, eventually I'll get there.
Oh, no, it's Billy's map.
Oh. And OG is saying that, they considered banning Billy, but didn't because they didn't think Wavy was going to do a one-hit killer based on how they've played. So you guys also were paying attention. I think that's been really strong in all of this.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check something with Mari real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, as we're waiting, send in your bans. If you need to, you can send them in for us. Twitchy saying us again. Yes, so our underdog bracket, we have just finished our Wavy versus OG, and now we are back up to our main bracket for the grand finale where we have Nier versus the Chum Squad. This is going to be absolutely stunning to see. This is the group that fought their way through our main bracket and have done such an amazing job so far, and I cannot wait to see how this plays out. And I'm going to double check that I got the map correct. Torment Creek, we are good. I do just GG go next on the BP screen. I think it's because I never look at my own BP. I literally look to check the killer's name, and I don't even need to do that. Let me just grab things in here real quick. Make sure I don't have any DMs I need to immediately get to. Miss Too Short, thank you for sending that on over to me. The 10th grader wants to know if you were playing. Wants to know you were playing against Hillbilly. Excellent. Excellent. These games have been so amazing, and as Shadow's getting stuff settled, I do want to, I'm going to go back into my biggest face. Hello, it's me. These have been absolutely amazing games. We have seen such an incredible show of sportsmanship and love for the Dead by Daylight community tonight, and it has been so impressive to see. You guys all deserve so much credit for this. I couldn't have done this stuff. Man, I'm just crouching around trying not to die in this game. We have seen some incredible matches, some incredible matchups, and that last match had me on the edge of my seat. I couldn't even tell you what happened. I blacked out, and then we were at the end. They were very disappointed that you wouldn't let them watch the tournament during youth group. You know, that doesn't seem like a youth group activity, Nook. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus is not in Dead by Daylight. No. No. But you guys have really encapsulated the spirit of what this tournament was always meant to be about, and you all have been fantastic, and I am so excited to see this final match. And the one thing I would like to know from you guys is, of our winning killer and winning survivor team, would you like to see them do one final match after this? That is completely up to you guys. If you are interested, I believe no matter what happens, they've all kind of gone against each other before. But if that's something you're interested in, if our killer and survivor team want one more match, I would love to see that. Jesus would want the collab. Oh my god, all of you are awful. But yes, I think all of you deserve to pat yourselves on the back for doing such an amazing job. And once again, we are looking forward to doing this a second time. We're thinking around the summer range because it's just a little easier to coordinate things. And if you are interested, I'm going to keep the Dead by Daylight tournament Discord server up and running. We are accepting feedback from anyone and everyone, whether you participated, whether you watched, or whether you just have ideas and want to maybe participate in the future. We would love to hear from you because we do want to make this better and better, and we understand there were lumps and bumps this time. A lot of it due to time constraints, and that was poor planning on my part. I take responsibility. I should not have said, hey, I'm gonna have a really busy weekend, let's do it the following weekend. Oh, you got another clip of... Yes! The other flashbang. You guys have been juicing with those flashbangs. Please do send that. You're also doing 2v8 after MM server. Hell yeah. I was going to say, I think there will be an after party. At the very tail end, I might ping my server. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue streaming after this final or maybe second to last match. Probably going to call it and do some just casual 2v8 in the Discord, and I can ping that. I'll ping that right now. This is my personal Discord server. That is... No one feel any pressure to come in there, but we do a lot of squatting up in there, a lot of playing Dead by Daylight, and we would love to have anyone and everyone who is interested. 2v8 being here is a wonderful time. Oh my goodness. 2v8 being here is such a wonderful time because it does mean that you can get in so many people, and my one little piece of self-promo in this is every time I play Dead by Daylight live, it is open lobbies. Unless I'm doing personal killer matches, and I don't really do that anymore. Not you all don't threaten the new people. Chat, behave. No, you were not supposed to threaten people. I can't control them. Are you about to tell me the crucifixion was a night? Oh my god. Join the Discord. But yeah, seriously, if you have watched this tournament, if you have participated in it, or if you want to participate in it, please do feel free to come to the tribute tournament server. I believe we're going to just keep that up for each iteration of this because making too many servers clogs the realm. Guys, you can just ignore Hal. It's fine. They live in the corner. Oh, Nier is putting in banned perks. They have also sent them to Shadow. Shadow is currently checking things up, but Nier has banned Blast Mine, Resurgence, Bond, Hyperfocus, and Prove Thyself. Not Deja Vu, funny enough. My perk. My beautiful, beautiful perk. Did they ban already? I was locked in. Nier just hyperventilating. Positively armed. Incredible. Alright, we have the killer ban and perk ban is Hillbilly, Pinhead, Pentimento, Jagged Compass, and Oppression. Ayo, what you mean live in the corner? You live in the corner. No, this is actually Hal back here. Didn't you know? Oh, I should take the halo down. Don't ask about my halo. That's for my Angel of the Apocalypse thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. We have gotten the perks in. They were put into chat. They might have also been sent to you. I'm just big face chit-chatting.
I think they were sent to me. I'm just, I'm gonna wait for Mari.
Yeah.
Is there a chance everyone is fine waiting like 15 minutes for her to get back? Because, I need to, she's a little confused right now in the bands, and I'm gonna run through all of them with her just to make sure got them all caught up.
You go take care of that, and I'm gonna listen to Nier salivate a little. Just absolutely puffing.
Here. I'm just waiting for her to get back. And
then, yeah, of course. Did you get the DM of the blood points from the last match, and can you do the total while you're figuring all that stuff out?
I have not gotten that. I've gotten perk bands, and that's all I've gotten. I've gotten Nier's perk bands and
Okay.
Skip's team's perk bands. Yeah.
All right. I can send this one to you. Let me just save. Scuff stream is scuff. All right. Here it is from the last match. Thank you for sending that in. I am incapable of staying organized. So, guys, we're going to wait just a little bit longer. We're going to get all of the stuff taken care of.
All right, so for Killer, it is a total of 25,110 for the Survivor team.
Bro, wait, say that slower.
25,110.
Mm-hmm.
And the Survivor total is going to be a whopping 72,893.
Wow. You know, I really feel the OG team is very good at racking in extra blood points. What you mean you're buying a skin for the killer you're gonna play? Nier, what you doing in there?
Nier's completing it. Nier's completing it with dreads. Let's go. Finally. If we really get the whole Junji Ito,
that would be amazing. As a Junji Ito fan myself, I would be ready to salivate. Also, hold up on the full ready up. Shadow is taking care of some things really, really quickly.
Yeah, it's gonna take like 10 more minutes, folks.
Yep.
Apologies. I don't want to drown Mary and then get lost in picks and bans. So I want to get lost now. And then I need to confirm the timeline for her. To make sure everything's right.
Would you like me to send you the I'm going to very quickly send you the brackets. That might help you.
Okay. Yeah, that'll help me too, because I think I know where she got messed up. I need to backtrack and make sure that
Yep.
It's all correct. Was it these games? Which one? I think it was the bottom games I'm looking at.
I understand. The Eagle Scouts get. Oh, I'm sorry. Cookies? What kind of cookies we got, Nook? All right, this is the chat portion of stream. Oh, should I wait? Let me go on. Guys, we're doing some stuff on the fly right now as they figure that out. I want to be able to see what you guys are saying on my overlay, so I'm gonna edit. What if I edited my overlay? Can I do that? No, because Biggest Face isn't even on here. Oh my god, what a tragic time to be alive. I can't. Stares at stream elements incomprehensibly. Sorry, you all just got flashbanged by the very white screen that showed up. It blinded me a little too. But I am gonna bring you guys up. They are just working through stuff. We are having a short intermission, so guys, if you need a last minute snack, if you need to take a potty break, if you need to refill your water, this is the perfect time to do it before the grand finale.
A very interesting grand finale.
I was gonna say. And we do thank everyone for patience. We do want to get some of the stats up. And Shadow, if it comes down to it and you need some extra time off stream to do it, we can always release these later. So there is no pressure. We don't have to get them immediately.
Yeah, of course. I'm just... No, the problem right now is I got to make sure the timeline of the stats is all right.
I understand.
Because the problem is that I think Mary either I didn't send something or Mary missed one of the previous 2 or 3 matches. So I have to make sure the rest are all
I understand.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Val. You all want some immediate gratification. I understand. However, patience is a virtue. You know, guys, I was looking at I saw that the person who did my custom emotes opened up commissions. The ones who did these, and one of the ones they do is a bald one, and that I relate to that on a spiritual level, just so you guys know. Rylu with the yippee! You know, how are you out of channel points? This is incredible.
He just burned all of them to confirm that I would be getting a history degree on top of my other degree.
Incredible.
He used 47 resubmissions.
Oh. They knew what they wanted. They want you to get a history degree.
They want me to burn all my money.
Yeah. Dang, Nook is also pretty broke. One up. You're probably sitting pretty comfortably.
I'm gonna be broke once I get the Sappy message.
You know, why do you all want this from me? Why do you all want the sappy message?
Because we like to know, people like hearing good things.
That many
I mean,
hydrates
I
should
have
make the
Mari
chat
for that,
hydrate as
but
well. Prince B, you are right. I had to do like 5 hydrates. All of you take 5 sippies right now.
I'm gonna do 5 negative sippies.
Wavy, you did also burn through points about Leon being baby girl.
I'm gonna do 5 negative sippies where I just spit into the sink.
Incredible. And yes, we do know the map. The map is Torment Creek. The map is Torment Creek, which should be an interesting choice. We've seen, I wonder if this will also impact killer choice. I don't think we've seen any killers so far choose killer based on map or not choose killer based on map.
Yeah, and that's an interesting one too. Is again, as we talked about with Midwich, some killers do really good on some maps, and they do god awful on other maps. But it's also because a lot of the maps that make some killers just terrible to play on are already out of the rotation for one reason or another.
Yeah, yeah. We have some signs being learned right now. I've also pin of shamed. We got rid of the positivity because I'm not, you know, you guys don't need the reminder. So we were able to get Hal with the pin of shame. And you know, I think we should go for a fun sign and then a functional sign. So this is a sign that's really funny. You're going to take your hand and you're going to have like this, and then you're going to go bullshit. Bullshit. A very important sign to always learn. And I think the other sign that we should learn is, because this is coming to an end, because the tournament is coming to the end, this is the sign for finished. So if you ever see someone doing this, it's finished. I bend my thumbs in a ton when I do it. I think a lot of people don't bend their thumbs. What do you mean, why did I pin that? You deserve that. Also, we are about to go to ad jail, so this is the perfect time to truly get a break. And once again, I do ask you guys, would you be interested, and would our potential killer and survivor teams be interested in one final showcase of the winning killer and the winning survivor? You get nothing extra for this. It is purely just for one final match. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Anyone who is currently involved on either side can let me know. If you are not interested in that, that is a-okay. We do not have to do it. No breaks for me, only streaming. You know, I'm trying to be only streaming. But that one is completely up to you guys. We will also check in once we have our final winners. And I would like to see, as for the prize at the end, the prize money is still going out. Give me like 2 days to collect and get out information for that, just because once this stream ends, I probably will be playing in the Discord server, and my brain is about to be very scuffed, potentially tomorrow. Hi, Saya! Nook, what? What? My chat can't behave anymore. I'm so sorry to anyone who's new here. They do not know how to behave. And they do not seem keen on learning how to behave. That pin. Oh, one up. Did you just see the pin? A normal Sunday night, shooting cock. Alright. Shadow is just finalizing everything, and we will let you know as soon as it is good to start. One up, what do you mean you've been busy? That's uncalled for. This is the grand finale. You need to tell your work to wait. I spent an hour talking to 14-year-old boys. I can't help it. Incredible. So, I would like to also ask, have you guys had any memorable moments? Have there been any games that have been extremely memorable to you? I would love to hear, like, that last match definitely had me... That last match is definitely sticking with me for a long time. But other matches that I've really enjoyed. I've enjoyed most of them. I really have loved the matches, particularly tonight. I think we've had some amazing matches tonight, some really clean matches, some really good matches. That last one had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. Seeing Rylu do the turnaround in seeing Rylu do that turnaround for his match, that was really cool to see. The flashbangs, yes, Prince, you were so right. Those flashbangs have been amazing. You don't see a lot of people pull out flashbangs. Even when I was watching some of the like more pro DBD players, like like Aaron, Otts, like that crew, you still don't see a lot of. They still miss their flashbangs, and the fact that you got 2 of them tonight, wild shit. I love the Ghostface emotes. We have some Michaela emotes here. This is what we're sending in chat right now. We're sending all of the love in chat. The McLove. I could have... Actually, wait. Sass, if you're still there, we are a Ghostface appreciator here. It's not just the cardigan. My mask is downstairs, sadly. We'll put him back. We'll put him back where he belongs. I will never learn. I will never learn. He is my baby. Still incredibly happy that we did get to see someone repping Ghostface. I know a lot of people complain about Ghostface as a killer. And I do want to say, obviously don't reveal anything about, like, what killer you're about to play as, Nier. But in general, does anyone have any killers that they really like or dislike going against? Chomp Squad, maybe don't answer that one. But I would be curious if you have any killers that you really like going against or really hate going against. Because I definitely, it's a love-hate relationship with a lot of different killers, but personally, I love going against a Huntress. I find Huntress really fun. Mr. Chom Chom. Yes. You jokingly say it. I say it really. Charles and I just can't. I like playing against Billy, Deathslinger, Nurse, and Unknown. Ooh. Unexpected. Miss Too Short is a trickster girl, so I was so happy when we saw Wavy and Judas play him yesterday. Yes. Demogorgon is also very fun. Trickster, before I ever even played Dead by Daylight, actually, Trickster was the very first advertisement I'd ever seen for Dead by Daylight. And I loved him from the moment I saw him. I know Judas is a lover of Trickster. My first ever match with Trickster, I adapted. It was an accident. Trickster was the first killer you unlocked. Same, Prince! Trickster was the first killer I ever bought. Even before Ghostface, I bought Trickster. Ooh, Ippy Stippy likes Doctor.
Alright, folks, I'm back. We got everything settled out real quick.
Excellent!
So I'm going to resend bans just for the...
Yes, definitely.
So Nier is going to be removing Blast Mine, Resurgence, Bond, Hyper Focus, and Prove Thyself for the surviving team. And let me get that to Mari first.
OG, I'm with you. I'm also a diehard Survivor main.
And Skip's team has decided to get rid of Hillbilly, Pinhead, Pentimento, Jagged Compass, and Oppression.
Alright. One moment, I had to get our pin of shame, but it's also a pin of shame because I agree. I'm also pretty much a Ride or Die Survivor main. I now, at this point, only play Killer for a singular customs match when I do customs, and for 2v8 I usually do a set of a Killer night.
If you do customs.
If, I am pretty settled on not doing customs for at least a week. Trisha would eat a sandwich.
3 weeks, the 2v8 will be extended.
Is 2v8 continuing? Do we know?
They're doing a survey on it, so you know it's going to be extended.
Oh, yeah. OG is absolutely suffering in chat right now and wishing to not know that Xenomorph can absolutely get it. Look. Xenomorph's hot. Especially Xenomorph Queen. Yeah, what's up? Hear me out.
Them, I don't want to hear you out. You know what that thing can do to you.
You know, we did do a hear me out at work one day, and I work a very professional job, and I really started them off so easy because I remembered I work with normal people and had to be like, hear me out, Ghostface. I know to all of you out there that is so beyond normal, but I had to warm them up for when I hit them with the hear me out xenomorph. Something, listen but don't judge. Our motto at work is we listen and we do judge. Meet your brother-in-law. Oh my god. Actually, xenomorphs are all... I was gonna say, xenomorphs are all ladies. Oh yes, Shadow, are we good to get started?
Oh, yeah, I'm all good on my end. I'm all
excellent. Nier, go ahead. Start that match. We're letting you out of the cage. What you mean, two mouths? Yep, we are A-okay, good to go. This is our potentially final match of the night. Who will prevail? Will I remember to not GG go next? Nervous about this match before it even starts. Oh, yeah.
Understandable. Hey, look, I mean, like I said, one survivor team and one killer is going to walk away with some money, and the other is going to have to be a little bit, maybe a little bit, like nicely jealous of being in second place.
Yeah,
maybe come back for a title for
$20.
The $20, look, the $20, come on, $20 is $20.
Alright, starting in on Twitchy here.
Loading ourselves in. It's time for Tom Tom's crew to get moving. And we've got the first Wraith.
Ooh. Shadow, how do you feel about seeing Wraith right now?
I'm expecting really good stuff from Nier because it's Wraith. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for the big ones.
I'm curious.
Strength kick. Palad's quicker. We've got Jolt, obviously, because he's only basic attack friends till the end, because his friends till the end. And, of course, Eruption, because it compensates for Wraith really fast.
Yeah. So. I am curious from the OG squad, is this a killer he plays a lot? Does Nier truly play Wraith a ton? Is this more wild card feeling to you guys? I'm genuinely curious. We got love for the Chom squad happening, and we got love for Nier happening. This is what I want to see. Oh!
It's the balance here.
Oh, yeah.
We're to see you prevail. And again, it's a 12k that Nier has to at least tie for.
Yeah.
Make sure someone grabs those blood points at the end of the game in case it does tie.
And this is apparently a relatively wild card pick from Nier here.
I mean, come on, Wraith is just the best killer to start out with.
Wraith is a very friendly killer to start out with. The body block!
There you go.
Oh, that was so rude. That was whoops, too far. That was an incredibly rude body block. Ooh!
Oh, and there's the second down, and Wraith seems to be having a little bit of a problem here.
He plays mostly Billy, Ghosty, and Spirit these days. Okay. Well, Spirit and Wraith do have somewhat similar play styles. And thank you for that follow. Hearts to you. Oh, I think we're about to get, our first chase with Mr. Chom Chom, who has thus far really been our chaser. But Nier has also proven that he is not afraid to go for anyone and everyone.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright. How I will pin you again. I will tab out of this game mid-match to pin that. Watch yourself. You know, it's loops like these that I always get really nervous at because I'm just a little too slow when it comes to reaction time. OG is absolutely gripping the table on this one. Oh my god, and we have a raid. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. Alright, we are at third hook of the game, and they've popped one gen with another really close. Raiders, welcome in. We are on our final match of a Dead by Daylight tournament that I am hosting with Shadow. I can't do big face this time. I can't do a proper greeting this time because we need to make sure that we are seeing this entire thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we're already 3 hooks in, but the second gen is done. Nier's got a lot of work to do. Again, he has to tie with the 12k. He has to get the perfect move. And as we've seen from the last one, he can get it stolen from him a lot easier than some other killers like Wade. So I mean, it's really gonna come down to Hanchom's team successfully escape.
Yeah. Honestly, even if Chom's team straight played for Hatch, that could be viable right now because one state is enough to deny that.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks like he's a magician. Yeah, we are presumably seeing a bit of a bug here with Wraith's torso disappearing.
His back is just gone.
Yeah. Oh.
And another down.
That magic trick.
That's gonna be 1 hook
for
everybody now.
Oh yeah, that is very alarming to look at, Wraith. I did not want to see down your pants this way. It seems that new skin, oh, wait. This is... Oh, I hate looking at that.
Welcome back to body horror, everybody.
I didn't expect that we were getting body horror. Oh. So we have a boon, but he left it. Alright, 2 gens done, and how many hooks are we at? I got too excited. 4 hooks, thank you.
1 per person, actually. He's hooked each of them 1 time. There's the second win proc for Twitchy.
Oh, excellent. Oh. Trying to take down Zan. Zan has proven that he's very good when it comes... Ooh, but needing to kick this gen. Ooh! That was a good play that he was able to guess where Zan was going to be there. So this is now the 5th hook then. Alright, let's check in with everyone. We have Skip, who is potentially going to go in for the save, or is at least looking for what's going on. Twitchy back on gens, and Mr. Chom Chom going to try and finish that final gen, or at least stop it from regressing.
Yeah, but that gen is getting ready to not be able to be kicked anymore, so there is a chance that Nier screws that up and he loses that gen forever, because again, he's not going for the end game here. He's just planning to end it now.
Yeah. And, you know, since there is a chance of a tiebreaker happening, there is some pressure, too, to want to get extra blood points. Because the OG team has been really good at getting extra blood points.
Absolutely.
And we have some discussion of the Dead by Daylight dating game happening in chat. And it is truly a very, it changed everything. Alright, here is hook number 6. Keeping it very even, but we do have 2 people on Death Hook now, and Skip is in danger. Once Nier locks on, it can really change a lot of things.
Yeah, here we go, folks. He's hunting. He's played these games before.
Oh!
The locker.
Oh! So perfectly timed! Oh, Skip, you have done that before. You have made some killers mad with that one.
He's made some killers DC from that.
Oh, yeah. You know, I don't DC, but that one would definitely send me. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Skip's perspective for some of this and look at the body horror that is the Wraith. Oh!
Oh, the girl.
I thought that Skip made it over that vault. I'm not gonna lie. That is now...
number 7.
I was gonna say, that is 3 people on Death Hook. Zan back doing gens. Twitchy is scoping out the place. And let's see, Mr. Chom Chom.
No, it's 7. It was 7. I did the math wrong.
Math is hard. Alright, Mr. Chom Chom seems to be going for that save. Can Twitchy get this run going?
No, it was 8. I can't do math. I'm
That's
not doing
okay.
math properly.
Oh yeah, it would be right. Ooh, that double back.
Fourth. I'm not gonna think about it anymore.
Don't think about it. Don't think, just feel. Ooh, basement!
Not the basement.
I think this is asserting dominance right here.
Asserting dominance over Twitchy.
I think it's just you gotta try and lower morale with that basement. Oh, and it also doesn't get rid of a hook. Not limited on hooks now. Alright, so that is our first death of the game.
Oh man, Xander is not ready for that.
Yeah, I think Zan missed looking around that time. Oh, it seems Nier is known for grabbing people off in this game off of the things. I realize the context of that sounds a little rocky. Nier's really good at the grabs. Oh. We do have someone nearby. You know, I've noticed Nier does not seem to be afraid to pick up survivors facing any which direction.
Because he doesn't have to worry about it. You know,
2 deaths.
Another dead already.
Oh man.
Force friends till the end procking. That might be another easy.
All right, Mr. Chom Chom's gonna give us our shack run of the match. Oh.
You mean the shack down of the match?
Oh! That pause, I see what he was doing, but it just did not pan out.
I think he thought the pallet was going to be on his side, and then he realized halfway through the uncloak it was not on that side.
Alright.
So again, what's going to be the case here? Are we going to see a miss too small situation where we're just going to give up and we're going to deny them the extra hook at 11? That's what it seems like here.
Whoops. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we are in fact giving up and hoping that Skip can get that hatch. So this is going to come down to seeing if Skip can actually manage it. Oh, or maybe not.
Gotta wait for Tom to actually let go. That's the other thing that gets nerve-wracking. You gotta wait for that animation to finish all the way.
Yeah. Oh wait, it might not be that situation. I might have spoken too soon.
Tom's holding on.
Yeah.
Tom's holding on.
Oh nope, there it is. There it is. Yeah, Nier is checking all the lockers right now. Now it is just a rush to find that hatch. This
is the one. This one hatch can steal the fate of all 4 teams.
Yeah.
It's down to Skip. 1 player, 1 hatch.
Oh my god! Haunted by hatch.
That concludes.
Oh my god!
Nier, once again, victory's been swiped from your hands by 1 player and 1 hook and 1 hatch.
Oh my god, the hatch comeback.
Been twice.
Absolutely insane. That was incredible. So we have the 11 and the 1. I don't have to ask Shadow to do any math now.
Yay, finally.
Your game had an audio bug? Wait, what happened? Nier? What was your audio bug? I'm just hearing about this. You couldn't hear anything and the chase music didn't stop.
Oh, shit.
I mean... Yeah! I can put it to the Chom team if we would like a rematch because of an audio bug.
But
you did have a body bug, too.
Yeah, you had a body bug Nier.
Yes, your body was freaking out.
It was about 5 meters behind you. Also, I need a survivor perk picks.
Yes.
We'll get I know you'll get me those to me, Skip. So are we? Okay. Well, what's the constitute here? Are we?
I was gonna say I'm getting the Nier. Do you feel that the bug would have altered your ability to find hatch? I think that's the clear thing that we're gonna look at. They got the 3K and the hatch spawn right next to Skip. That is very true. The hatch actually did spawn very close to Skip.
I did not see where Nier was in that situation, so. Yeah, when did the audio bug start?
Please do tell us everything. We want to make sure it feels fair. But we did see the hatch spawn. Well, it spawned next to them. I feel that it's up to the survivors, really. Loki wants to see a rematch either way because it was just fun to watch them all play. They're saying Nier could have potentially walked over it and not hurt it because it was in that area. I would say if everyone is fine with it, I am super down for a rematch.
I don't know if you're going to be able to walk over a hatch, though. I mean, that's just me, though.
An open hatch, maybe not, because of the... a closed hatch I could see. A closed hatch you could walk over.
But it doesn't open until the last person dies, though.
Yeah.
Well, no, I get that, PB. I get
yeah,
that.
I definitely get that.
We didn't get to see where Nier was in that term. Were you near main at all, Nier?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Then I remember when it started, it was before I hooked.
The last person.
Were you near main? I think that's the call here, is that if Nier was near main, no pun intended, then that would have been a closer one.
Yeah. If you can tell us where you were, or anyone who was watching you, because we do want to make sure we keep it fair, and we want to make sure that we...
Nope, so that's fair game, really.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're feeling it's fair, then that's amazing.
But that was still a really good match.
That was a very solid match.
It's so unfortunate, Nier, though, that had to happen twice with you, where you had a hook stolen.
I know.
By that.
The revenge of Hatch.
So after that, those two exciting games, though, what is the what's the ruling, Mem?
What is the ruling? Men? My anxiety is cranked. All right, so the ruling ends up being that our winner of Killer is Wavy, and that means that our Survivor winner was the Chom Squad. So that was absolutely amazing clutch, and that means, wait, shit. No, that was, okay, the original Survivor team, and then Wavy fighting through the ranks to get back using the underdog bracket. That was utterly amazing. I'm going to go biggest face right now. You guys did absolutely amazing. Wavy and the Chom Squad, please send me your information, and in the next day or two, I'm going to get you guys your prize money. Send me, I'll put stuff in the Discord. I shall put stuff in the Discord. But I do want to take this time to say, everyone who played in this tournament should, let me take Ghostface out of my dress. I'm saying serious things. I do want to say that everyone who played in the tournament tonight should be incredibly proud. We saw amazing matches. You guys have shown so much sportsmanship. I love that I got to watch you guys cheer on your other teams, your killers. It was amazing. I loved watching each and every one of you play these matches and doing my silly little commentary. And holy heck, it was neck and neck. That hatch was everything.
It was down to hatches, yeah.
It was.
I have to say, from my perspective, I had a blast doing this. I'm really happy that all of you signed up for this first iteration, and it's I'm smiling.
Yeah.
I'm smiling bright as day.
I feel so happy.
I'm happy that this came to fruition, and all I can say is stay tuned, folks.
We're
really
gonna
excited
do it again.
You guys come back for the next one, for the new date, the one that we'll agree on probably in a week or so, maybe.
Give me like 2 weeks, man. I gotta make Valentine's cards.
Oh shoot, yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
But also, like I said, put your suggestions in. If you think something could have been done differently, or if you didn't like something, be constructive on it. But just let us know, like, hey, I think you could do it this way instead. We will absolutely take that into consideration. But we hope to see you all again later this year. We're in the fog.
Absolutely. Wavy is trying to waterboard me a little bit here. Thank you for hosting. Yes. Shadow, I would like to give a special shout out. Thank you, Shadow, for coming up with this idea and presenting it to me and getting me on board with it. You put so much effort and brain power into figuring out the rule set. Shadow is the one who had to do all of the back end stuff, and Shadow is currently compiling the information, and I believe we'll put it in the server, you think?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make another channel for that. Hopefully actually be out tonight.
And then,
so then everyone, like, what was most used, what was least used, stuff like that. It was a wonderful data sheet, but I have to give a shout out to my wonderful girlfriend Mari.
I was just about to do that.
For slaving her time away and getting 50,000 Discord pings for picks and bans. So Mari, I'm coming up to you in person right now. Thank you so much for doing the data stuff.
Yes.
We really appreciate it.
Mari, thank you for doing all of the data stuff for us. And also, Mari is the one who made our glorious promo image that is absolutely beautiful. I love this so much, and it got posted everywhere. And oh yes, I will take that one into consideration in just a second, Chom Chom. I do want to do one more. Why can't I see my screen? There we go. Thank you to Johnny, who gave me all of the assets to be able to make up these cute little aesthetic brackets. He provided me with everything I needed to put this together and make it really stand out. And once again, a thank you to everyone who signed up and participated in the tournament. We could not have done this without you. And I would like to know, Wavy, if you're still in chat, would you like to do a true winners match? This is just for funsies, against our winners team. If you are still in chat and would like to do that, I would love to see it. Or I'll put Shadow on the spot and say Shadow should do a match.
I can get on. You gotta give me like 10 minutes. You gotta give me 5 minutes to load up.
Wavy is in here. All right, let's get Wavy in. We're gonna get one more match. This is just a for funsies match, and I will eventually find Wavy.
Here we go. Should there be a silly reward for this final match from Twitchy?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, this is the victory lap. And once again, to our runners up being Nier and the OG squad. You guys were amazing. You guys should be so proud of yourself coming in second for this. You guys were the runners up, and you really showed a lot of determination in this, regrouping, keeping a cool head. And honestly, all of you should be so proud. For this match, are we doing perk bans for this match or no?
You know what? Here's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the Discord. I'm gonna give all the winners a role that'll just say like, hey, they won the first tournament, and then whoever wins this will get an extra role that says that they are the true winner.
Bragging rights.
They get the bragging rights. Yeah.
Ooh.
So if you guys do bans and all that.
Actually, Twitchy raised an interesting. What if we did no perks or perk roulette? We could do perk roulette.
How about this? I'll pull up a perk roulette and we'll do perk roulette.
All right.
I'll read it because I don't know how updated this one's gonna be though, because some of these are really behind.
Wavy with the oh god.
All right, we're gonna start with we'll start with Wavy. I only have to do his once. Okay, this is only gonna do perks, by the way, so Wavy does get to pick his own killer.
Yeah.
So
DBD. Apparently DBD randomizer is always up to date.
DBD randomizer? Okay, let me do randomizer. Maybe Wavy doesn't get a choice in the matter. Maybe Wavy does have to.
Sorry, Wavy.
Wavy's gotta do a random killer, and then it's gonna pull up Hillbilly. Watch this.
Oh, I don't know if it's random for killer or not, but we could let everyone pick their own killer, but just for perk roulette. Wavy's suffering.
Alright, so for Wavy, does Wavy want a random killer, or does Wavy just want to pick? Because, I mean, I could do random killer, too.
Wavy, would you like random killer and random perks, or just random perks? I feel like letting you pick your killer.
I agree, but we'll
true, and yes, make sure you DM the perks.
No, I will.
I had everything planned out! Fuck no!
Fuck no on what?
Let Wavy pick his own killer.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm also fine with, if you guys want to do your own builds, nothing is banned, or no perks are banned, no killers are banned. I am also okay with that. Would you guys like, I think we might have, Wavy's gonna lose his absolute shit for a second.
Alright, Wavy, I'm gonna send you your perks. I will DM to make it fair.
Yes.
Click on any perk slot to start. Okay, how does this work? Oh, it's actually like a spinny spin.
Yeah.
Okay. Wavy, I'm gonna send it your way, and then I'm gonna do all the survivors real quick, and I'll also send that your way. And then whoever wins this will get literally, it'll be in quotations, true winner.
True.
Randomized
winner. Oh, it could be Chaos Shuffle winner.
Wavy, I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna want to die after this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm looking at it, and I would hate getting this build. It's like okay. All I have to say for this build, folks, it's okay, but like, he can make it work, but only half of it's gonna really work for him. All right, I'm gonna get survivor perks now. I'm gonna start with Twitchy. Twitchy, you're gonna be.
I was gonna say Twitchy being in this match. Wavy, if you tunnel Twitchy, no one is gonna judge you.
No way. Twitchy actually got like a decent build. I'm kind of jealous. Twitchy actually got like a decent build.
All right, rig it against him. Give it to someone else. This is the silly part of the tournament. You guys have done your winning. Now we're just here to be silly. Oh, I can't wait to see what these builds are.
Next is gonna be Zan. Oh, no, I'm not giving the same perk twice. No, we're rolling them.
Oh, yeah, no. All different perks.
What? No way. Okay, Wavy might be fucked. They're actually getting decent perks. They're actually getting decent perks.
Like, I don't know.
I'm not even gonna...
Wavy did just say time for Skull Merchant, so I mean...
Oh, God.
Wavy, if you play a little dirty this match, I will look the other way. This is a fun match. This is not in affiliation with the tournament, guys. This is the after tournament game show.
Yeah, this is just the extra little silly one. Who's left here? Skip.
We have Chom and Skip.
One. All right, we'll give Skip something real quick. Ooh. Yeah, the survivors are actually getting good perks.
I'm a slug. Enjoy 4 minutes of being floor paint. Bro, make it interesting.
At least make it interesting.
You gotta still follow the base rules. I'm not gonna lie, if you soft tunnel Twitchy a little, I will look the other way. Twitchy did do this to you, and I understand that has nothing to do with the tournament. Mr. Chom Chom just hoping for head on. Oh my god. But I think after this match, guys, we are going to go back and have some fun time in a few 2v8 matches. But probably not live. I don't know, man.
No, we gotta do live. No, don't do it live because everyone can give their comments while we're playing.
I was gonna
I sent everybody their perks so everybody can arrange their perks. Actually, I'm gonna turn my Xbox on. Let me go ask Mari if she's gonna hop on. Mari.
Yeah, man. All right, so this is our final silly showdown. This is a little unofficial chaos shuffle that we have going on here. This is our true. These are the winners. This is our winning killer. This is our winning team, and they are going to be doing one final silly match that is essentially a mini version of Chaos Shuffle. Hello, Undertale guy. The rules for the match remain relatively the same. We're still looking for it to be a good, clean match. Wavy, you can't slug them for 4 minutes just because you got dicked on your perks. And as for what map are we doing? Oh, Undertale, you have a sub? Hell yeah. Shadow's gonna come back to me eventually. Do Midwich! That's 2 votes for Midwich. I don't know. You know, everyone's saying Midwich. I mean, not the survivors. I'll do it. I'm giving Wavy map. Chow, what the hell are these perks that you gave me, dude? Ooh, RPD. Give me the map for ass perks. I'll give you Midwich for ass perks. Oh, but it's such ass gates. Honestly, if Midwich had better gates, I wouldn't be so upset. If Shadow comes back in time, we'll do a map roulette. But I might have to give it to him. Or RPD? Alright. Mr. Chom Chom did agree to RPD as well. East Wing or West Wing? Whoever gets it in first. East or West? I'm gonna apply this just in case. pie. East. Alright. East wing it is. Traitor! Alright. We have 2 votes for East. We're going to RPD. Not RPG. RPD. I can't type. Anyways, hydrate. Alright. God, I'm almost out of water at this rate. Alright, let's see what this one final silly match can do. May I bring an offering? You do get a final Mori, so I'm gonna say no on offering just because you do get a finalist Mori. If they didn't give us the Mori thing, I would say yes, but I don't know, I like seeing everyone get hooked. We're torturing Wavy right now. This will be our first RPD. RPD might not have even been the map pool. I genuinely do not know what was in the map pool and what wasn't. Because I didn't read the rules. I wasn't playing. It's such a good emote. Alright, Wavy. Ready up. Let's go. Let's get this party started. And let me make sure I do not have a message that I need to immediately check. Just kidding. Let's check message. Okay. We're good. We're cooking. It's true. We are finishing the party. Ah! Hi, Mom! Welcome in. We're just finishing up with the tournament. It has been a huge success, I would say. We've had some really good games tonight. Everyone, Gamer Mumsy is my mom, for all the new people. If Chomp Squad wins, it will add me to 21 total minutes in DBD. What? I'm trying to look cute. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the fit is. If Chomp Squad wins, I will add to me 21 total minutes in DBD. I can't read. You all knew. You all knew it was like this. You all know I can't read. If Chomp Squad wins... Nope, I'm not... No, I'm not trying anymore. I can't read. Alright, I think Shadow is compiling data and booting up right now. So he can be ready, because we're going to do some 2v8 in the server after this. Nook is having a pirate moment, and I am so ready to get this party started. Nook is pirate. Arr. I have 21 minutes in DBD. If Chomp Squad wins, I will play the game again! Hell yeah. Good. You should. Because it's a good hecking game. Ooh! Interesting killer pick. Alright, starting on our unofficial team lead. We have Mr. Chom Chom as the lead. Actually, I think he said he was lead.
Oh,
alright.
Sorry, folks.
Welcome.
I'm here, but I'm not just going to... I'm just looking through everything in Lamari.
No, that's very fair. I'm having a great time watching this. Couldn't tell you what any of these perks are, but I've decided it does not matter.
It's Pass Undying, Hangman's Trick,
Thank you.
Genetic Limits, and Forced Hesitation.
Oh, excellent. Alright, and we are seeing Legion on RPD. I look forward to seeing how cute, I want to see the cute fit. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. We do have the cute bunny fit happening. I am about the bunny fit. Which one is the blue bunny, chat? Someone tell me, who is Wavy playing as? Which of them? Your poor Lara Croft. Ooh, we do have our first down of the match. We have Twitchy here. Twitchy is our first down of the match, and are we... Oh, I think we might be struggling to find a hook. Or we're truly just memeing. Wavy real mad. Wavy real mad. But we are doing this in good fun. Alright. Wow. You weren't kidding about the survivors getting some really good perks. And about to pop the first gen. So we have first gen and first hook. Which isn't too terrible right now. They're pretty evenly matched, I would say. So we're just gonna have to see where this match goes. Alright. Are we going in for a down? Alright. I would say despite having difficult perks, Wavy is not doing too bad right now. Clearly he's definitely played some Legion. And getting rid of that pallet could be really strong, because I know that pallet you can play around for quite some time. But let's see. We're also going to check in with some of our other perks. Oh, we do have the take a hook state. I can see why Zan would be upset with that one. Most of those I'm not too familiar with. Ooh, everyone is all grouped up right now, though, which is really good for Legion. Legion absolutely wants people to be grouped together. Ooh! Oh, that hindered Zan. Oh, that ended up coming in hella handy to get 2 downs right there because of the pallet. If Wavy can absolutely get this. Oh, but it does look like Skip is going to be able to put Zan up. Wavy is very mad at Twitchy right now. Skip was able to get Zan up. And that's going to help a lot. Because Wavy, if Wavy could have gotten a lower hook, I think Wavy might have been able to keep it so that both of them stayed down. But let's see. We do have people nearby. Oh, there's Skip. There's Skip over there. Alright. Zan getting Twitchy. Twitchy throwing pallet. I feel like that might have been a misclick right there. Why is he mad at Twitchy? Because Twitchy is the one who suggested, Twitchy's the one who suggested random perks and gave a bunch of bananas build to poor Wavy here. But Wavy is still doing pretty well with this, all things considered. He did get to pick the map, and he did get to pick his killer and any add-ons he wanted to bring. Don't worry, he's only a little mad. Zan probably isn't too happy with his perks because Zan usually is running more gen-focused stuff, and none of this is gen-focused. Ooh, wanting to go for the down. Wanting to run out power. Honestly fair, and that is one of the downsides. Hi, Nintendo fan! That is one of the downsides to Legion. If you see a situation where you can insta-down someone, it can be a little bit difficult to have to compensate for that. Also, the tournament is going super well. This is our for fun match. We have Mr. Chom Chom working on a gen. Twitchy probably fearing for his life a little bit. And Skip going in for the save. And let's see. Ooh, we do a Boon Circle of Healing here. Interesting. They did get really lucky with their perks. Oh, nice hit. Oh, that was a very smooth double hit there on Mr. Chom Chom. But didn't stay with him. I wonder why. Honestly, I really think Wavy's cooking with this. I think Wavy's doing a very good job despite having random perks that aren't giving him too much help right now. And I am very intrigued to see how this all turns out. So let's see. Alright, let's check in with our survivors while he looks for people. We have Zan hiding right now. Zan's a little nervous. Oh, he's getting his alert. It looks like this could be the end for Twitchy. This could be Wavy's revenge. Oh no! Zan was caught in the locker. Zan was caught in the locker, and we do have survivors getting slowed down, and that has definitely not been working in their favor. Alright, Twitchy is out, so it is a 3v1 with 3 gens remaining. I think Wavy could very quickly snowball this. They are about to finish another gen as long as he doesn't figure out where they are. And Skip does seem to be pretty good at sneaking around. Skip is kind of their sneaky one. I forgot that Legion can see inside lockers. Oh! I didn't know. Zan, I actually didn't know that. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Zan who died, not Twitchy. I misspoke there. I just assumed the bloodlust was what was keeping Wavy going. Oh, that was very strong. Honestly. Be nice, Wavy. I know you're mad at Twitchy. Be nice. Alright, so we have good progress on gens, actually. Wavy does keep getting stuck on things. And I believe... Oh, that is only second hook. I definitely mixed them up. Enjoy your dinner break, 1UP. Alright, it's a 3v1 with one person on death hook. I don't know how many exact hook states. I have not been keeping full track of that. Because this is, once again, just for funsies. There's no competition in it. But we will see who the real winner is. We will see, can Wavy continue to snowball since there are 2 gens left? Alright, we have Mr. Chom Chom in chase, but Wavy actually leaving chase. That's very surprising. Maybe feeling too much pressure from the gen would be my best guess. Honestly, a lot... This is kind of an anyone's game right now. This is definitely an anyone's game. Clearly, our winners were winners in this for a reason. They have shown strong teamwork and just working together really well on this. And it has been so fun to see this come to pass. Oh, I heard moaning. I don't have $5,000 headphones, but I definitely heard moaning. And I think Wavy heard it too, but isn't quite sure where. Ooh. Oh, that was good. That was a smart play. That was a very smart play. Wavy running out power, undoing power right then, so he can hopefully get the down on Mr. Chom Chom and try to snowball this. Honestly, depending on how this goes, it could turn the tides. Oh? He left chase. Interesting. Wavy's made some really interesting choices with this. He might have not seen Mr. Chom Chom go upstairs like I did. That's really anyone's guess on that one. Honestly, very interesting match to see. Okay, we have Twitchy though working on gens, and Skip is... Let's see. Skip? Oh, Skip is waiting to try to get back on that almost finished gen. Skip has been very sneaky. Definitely the sneaky one. We definitely have Mr. Chom Chom, who is the one who wants to be chased. We have Skip, the one who's really good at sneaking. Zan, who is a gen jockey. And I would say Twitchy is very much a wild card, like all-around player, which is really cool because you never quite know what you're going to get with him. But Skip could be the one in danger. Let's check in. I'm definitely hearing a lot of moaning this match. I think my headphones have gotten better. Or maybe it's just only me talking. Ooh! Wow! I don't know how we got that hit over pallet. Or over the vault. Alright. That's gonna be a hook for Skip. If they can't pop a gen, I think they might be in trouble. That's Skip's first hook, because like I said, Skip has been the really sneaky one. But I think they really need it to be at 1 gen now, or they're going to be hurting real soon. Interesting. I believe that was an on-purpose whiff. I don't know a lot about Legion, but I feel like I'm learning a lot about Legion through watching this, and I think he might have whiffed that on purpose in an attempt to get out of power to down Mr. Chom Chom. Alright, let's see. Mr. Chom Chom going back up. Twitchy trying to be sneaky because he knows that he is on death hook right now. And Skip also playing to be sneaky. Although, Skip, you are positively glowing, I might say. They have a lot of progress on the 2 gens. If they can just get at least one of them done, it will turn the tides of this match. They definitely had a stronger perk setup. But I think Wavy's putting up a damn good fight on this. Let's see. Oh! They were able to pop both of them. Now, the real question is, these are not the worst gates. But I think Wavy could still snowball this. Because we have Twitchy on Death Hook, and we have Skip is on First Hook, and I don't know what Mr. Chom Chom is on. I don't remember if it's Death Hook or not. And everyone is currently split up, which while that is good, also can be really bad for actually getting out. Alright, no matter what, it looks like one person will get out. Skip deciding whether, alright, Skip has been forced out. Wavy is in now looking for the other 2. We have Mr. Chom Chom opening the door and Twitchy valiantly running over there. Let's see, is this going to be a 3-man out? Incredible. Twitchy getting his revenge right now for, Wavy attempting to kill him. But Wavy is not giving in. He is not giving in. He sees that his Twitchy left. We're at a little bit of a standstill here. Wavy is not moving. Oh, Wavy with the DC at the end, just to prove a point. Incredible. So we ended up having a 3-man out and 1 death. Wavy, you had some dicey perks there, and I think did an amazing job. That was an incredibly well played match, and I got worried. I think the survivors were sweating too. Having it be a 3v1 at 2 gens left can be really, really dicey. And you did amazing with that. Not one up eating the bagels. Alright. I don't know when Shadow's making it back. But let's go on over to my biggest phase. The True Betrayal. Alright guys, that was our silly match of the night. I think that was a really fun one to end on, having a little unofficial chaos shuffle happening. Once again, I do want to thank you guys so much. Shadow.
I return.
Ah, welcome. I'm doing my final goodbyes.
Rats.
Yes, why? Do you come with things? What's happening?
I have posted, alright, 2 things.
Yes.
One, I just posted the data sheet as a PDF, both Survivor and Killer, courtesy Amari. There are spoilers in the chat though, so there's gonna be a spoiler on what was most banned. So
Excellent.
Everyone has a chance to look through that. I will be adding rules for everyone who has won this first iteration. Hi honey. Who has won the first iteration, I'll add those within the hour. And
Excellent.
don't forget to put your stuff in suggestions channel, everyone. Like
Yep.
I've been saying, don't forget to do that. Please do that.
Absolutely. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through some stuff real quick. Once again, Shadow, thank you so much for coming up with this idea and telling me about and bringing me in on this. This has been so heckin' much fun. Thank you to Mari for doing the beautiful artwork for it. I absolutely love it. And thank you to Johnny for giving me all the assets to make the brackets. And the biggest thank you to everyone who participated, Survivor and Killer. GG's well played. I love seeing these matches. And thank you guys for bringing that positive, wonderful energy to all of this. You all were absolutely amazing. And, you know, let me go look some places, check some things out. What we got going on? All right. And where should is anyone still going to be streaming after this? Because I would love to, shoot a raid out to someone who is going to keep streaming after this stream. So if anyone is still streaming after this, I would love to shoot everyone over so they can see some follow-up. But yes, GG's to everyone. So many well-played matches. Tonight had an amazing vibe to it. You guys really we all recovered from last night. And again,
Yeah.
thank you guys for... I talked about this a little bit in the beginning. We had some lumps and bumps happening with certain situations that transpired, and I would like to again say I deeply appreciate all of you approaching us openly and honestly and being very candid in the things that you were saying to us and giving your honest opinions on things so that we could figure it out. And honestly, I genuinely think it might have taken a second, but it was the perfect call to make for the tournament, and tonight had a wonderful vibe. You all are amazing, and winners, get info to me.
Great odds.
No! I'm afraid of oh my god, why do you want me to raid on Starva?
Because
Can I
he's a
even?
sweet man.
I don't even know if I could. He might have a limit.
Let me see if he's on right now. I'll go look for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's no, he's not live. You could raid Tofu. Tofu's live right now.
No, it's not Starva or Bust.
No, you gotta do Tofu.
No!
You can't Tofu like that.
No.
Do Tofu.
Otstarva or Bust. I was gonna raid out to someone who participated in the tournament. Y'all stress me out.
Real.
Right?
You're very welcome, Tom. We appreciate that you
so
had a
much
blast.
fun.
We hope to see you again for the second time.
Yes. Absolutely so much fun. I'm not sure anyone is live that participated, unfortunately. It'd be like that. I was gonna say, does anyone know if Nier is still alive? Is Nier live?
I think he went to the recesses of
of the cage.
Of
PB and
his
Jelly
cage.
is live?
Oh, go to PB. Go to PB. She's been a real one. She's been a real one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, raid us out to PB.
Yep. Let me just double check and make sure we still got the live going strong. Yep, the live is still going strong. Hell yeah. Let me just give me a second to get all of this pulled back so that I can actually raid. Alright. I have, yes, I will be... Okay, so here's the motherfucking tea. I am going to currently go not live. I am going to go play in... This is my personal Discord server for my community. Anyone is welcome to join it. And I am going to go play some 2v8 in there until I need to go to bed. It might not be that many matches for me personally, but... if you guys are interested in joining up for that, that is the link to my Discord server. And I will next be live on Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. Don't know what I'm playing. Don't have a plan. That's tomorrow's problem. But once again, thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Mari. Thank you to Johnny. And thank you to everyone who signed up and everyone who came out to watch and support. We are going to raid out to PB and Jelly, who was one of our sweet participants and who happens to still be streaming, which is amazing. If you are subbed to the channel, here is the raid message to copy. And if you are not subbed to the channel, here is the raid message to copy, and just add in the free emotes. They do not work on my stream deck. And with that being said, we are going to raid out, and I'm going to stare into yourself for 10 seconds because I don't know what the heck else to do during a raid countdown. Thank you guys so much. This was amazing, and have a fantastic rest of your night. Ready? Steady? Bye!
Ma'am, real quick, can I talk to you in pure privacy? Real fast.
Yes.
Epic.
Oh my gosh!
Alright, let me get that in there. Give me 1 second.
He was like, hello! Hi guys! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the raid!
We're still all playing together with
We
babies.
are.
For the most part, you're safe.
Aww. Alright, they're all playing together.
So much.